This isn't a nice holiday at all.
I'm often compared to Pedro Pascal. No, stop comparing me.
Ooh, doing well.
Oh my God! And this is why we're The Last of Us. Hello, I'm Laurie from No Rolls Bard, and welcome to Board Game Club, where the first rule of Board Game Club is it's called luck, and it's gonna run out. And oh boy, is it gonna run out, because this week we are playing The Last of Us Escape the Dark, designed and published by Themeborn Games. Now, if you've played Escape the Dark Sector or Escape the Dark Castle, then you know what kind of ride we're in for, because those games are all about flipping over these beautifully drawn chapter cards and dealing with the horrible nasties that are inside. And usually that involves a little bit of combat in which you're going to be rolling dice and trying to match the different faces on these enemy dice. Match all of the different faces on the dice that have been rolled, and you clear the chapter, allowing you to move on to the next one. But in The Last of Us Escape the Dark, this is not a linear experience, not just moving through one deck of chapter cards. Players have choices to make about where they go on their journey through the ruined America of The Last of Us game series and TV show, technically, trying to get here to Jackson, all on the same day in order to take on the boss that is hidden on this card. And they only have a limited number of days to do it. If this white token ever reaches this black token, the game ends. They have run out of time to reach Jackson. We'll go through most of the rules as they come up in the game, but I will give you the very brief overview, because players are going to be taking on one of the roles of the iconic characters of the video game series, and each day in the game, which is one space of time on this track at the top of the board, they're going to choose to do a number of things. In most of our spaces, downtown, the suburbs, the sewers, lakeside, and university, you can see that there is a camp that survivors can visit, and there are also the chapter cards, which is called exploring. Taking the camp action means you put your player token over here and doing the thing it says on this card. Most of them are one use, and you want to save them for special occasions because they're usually getting health or getting items. The main thrust of this game, though, is going to be these chapter cards. You need to clear chapter cards because chapter cards and these threat tokens are the things blocking you from making progress up the map. We all start down here, downtown or the suburbs, and we want to get to Jackson. But to do that, we need to clear these threat tokens so we can use these lines of travel to all the different locations. And threat will be added every single time this white marker reaches these exclamation marks on our track. At the beginning of a turn, players can choose to travel on any of these white lines to different locations, as long as there are no threat tokens blocking the way. So at the beginning of the game, downtown and the suburbs can be freely swapped between. Then players get the choice. Do they camp and take the camp action, or do they explore? The players that choose to explore choose a player who is going to be the lead player, and they are going to turn over the chapter card. A chapter card looks like this. It has a lovely bit of art drawn in it, and then it has a bit of flavor text describing a scene that your characters have found themselves within, and then usually it will tell you what to do. For this one, it says, beneath the soft hiss of incessant rain, you hear shuffling, moaning sounds in the gloom of the ruins ahead. Runners, gotta take 'em out. Begin combat. Sometimes there are multiple ways to begin a combat. In this case, there is only one, but this one does allow you to listen or sneak, which are special actions that players can take, and we'll go through them as they come up. But the main thrust is that you usually then roll a bunch of dice. First of all, there's this exclamation mark, which tells you to roll dice equal to the current threat level, which are these little markers. There are 3, so we will roll 3 dice for that. Next up, you add dice equal to the number of players who are taking on the chapter. In this case, we have 2 players taking on the chapter, which means we get 2 little fists. And then we roll 2 extra dice to find out what symbols might be on them. Real bad. As you can see, the faces and symbols on the dice correspond to the different abilities of your characters. So you've got might, cunning, and wisdom, and you can see that Joel here has 4 in might, 2 in cunning, and 3 in wisdom, which means his likelihood of rolling those symbols on his own personal dice. Then you also have some double symbols, which are just a fuck you, really, from the developers of this game, which means that to remove them, you have to spend a number of faces equal to that. So to get rid of this, I would have to spend a might and a cunning, and you do that by choosing what actions you take in the combat. Once you've rolled the dice, you know what you're up against, and then you make a choice about what your character will do. You will know from this chapter card how the enemy is going to react at the end of every character's turn. All of the characters will take their turn simultaneously and remove as many dice as they can before the enemies get a chance to act back. In this case, this top symbol here would be the damage you would take if the enemy was firing back at you if you were using a ranged attack to attack them. And in this case, this bottom symbol is the damage you will take if you choose to melee attack that character. Most of the characters in this game cause melee damage, and a few who happen to have high-powered weapons use ranged. In this case though, only Joel and Ellie are here, so Ellie is going to choose to attack with physical damage, which means she's going to roll this white dice with her own name on it, and Joel is going to use his gun. Joel's gun has 2 ammo in it, which is denoted by these 2 little blocks here, and you can see the capacity here, and every time he fires it at the max fire rate, which is 1 bullet per go, you see that he can remove 1 dice from the pool. And that can be any dice, it doesn't have to be symbols as well. You can take a multi-symbol dice out with 1 bullet. All he has to do though is roll a hit on this little white dice, which he did not. This is a hard game, but let's say he did. If he did, he takes away 1 of his bullets and he removes 1 of the dice from the pool. Ellie, on the other hand, is going to roll 1 of these dice and see what happens. Ellie has rolled a cunning symbol, which means she gets to remove a cunning token from here, and then the enemies will deal damage. At this point, because Ellie has attacked with melee, she stands to take 1 damage. However, what has actually happened is Ellie has rolled this shield, which means she blocks the damage. Had Ellie just rolled this regular cunning symbol, she would remove the token, but take 1 damage, go down to no health, and you're dead. If any player dies during this game, the game is over. Everyone needs to make it to Jackson at the same time and defeat the boss together. Play will go on in a chapter like that with players back and forth with the enemy, maybe spending the durability of some of their weapons in order to remove multiple symbols from different dice or remove multiple dice, spending their precious ammo in order to remove dice wholesale and probably not take any damage back if the enemy doesn't have a ranged weapon to fire back. If an enemy does have a ranged weapon, they will roll this dice to see if they hit or not. And then when they clear the chapter, you do the following things on the bottom of it. It says, if you defeat this enemy, discard a threat token, boom, and then search. Discarding threat tokens is good because eventually you're going to open up the path to move on to the next layer. However, clearing out an entire location is also really good because there is a special card at the bottom of the location that usually allows you to do some good stuff like healing up, gaining new weapons, upgrading your gear, and searching. Searching is a team thing that allows you to take 2 of the following actions. You can either gain intel, which allows you to look at these stashed items at different locations. So you could look up here at Lakeside, but let's say I look at this one in downtown. Oh, it's a lovely hunting rifle. The next step is you could take raid stash, which means we would take that hunting rifle and the player would add it to their board as their ranged weapon. But that takes 2 actions. And you could instead draw blind, which means you just take the top card of the stashed item deck and then you get to add it to your inventory. The reason you won't want to do that though is because some of the top items are just traps. And they're really bad if you don't reveal them. Revealing them gets rid of them, but if you draw them, this says tracked by hunters, you lose a day, which means that the infection rate moves up to here. We add a boss token, which is going to make the boss fight even harder because some of these have symbols on them that mean you can't do the sneak phase, which is really useful to do, or they might add different dice symbols. That adds extra dice to the boss battle. And the final thing is draw an item card from the item card deck. Scavenging for items is really useful in this game because you can combine items to make crafted items much like in the video game. So for instance, a bottle of alcohol and a rag, you can make a Molotov cocktail. Throughout the game, players will also be able to upgrade their weapons by crafting at benches, upgrade their characters by completing little missions, and then they get an upgraded special ability for their character, which is going to be really handy later in the game. But the main thrust of the game is going to be dealing with these chapter cards and the challenges that they hold. Getting through more of them means you're going to be able to rest up more if you get to the bottom and clear out an entire area. You're going to be able to gain more items by raiding stashes or crafting them with items from this item deck up here. But the issue with that is each chapter card is a major risk because they are usually full of enemies. And if any of our characters die by taking too much damage before they get to Jackson, then it's game over. If we get to the end and we beat the boss, we beat the game. We are The Last of Us. There are some other rules that we will go over as they come up in the video, like how you can bypass chapter cards for a cost, or you retreat from them for a different cost, or how you add certain boss tokens later in the game. But we will go over them as they come up in the video. But for now, it is time to find out whether this game is going to be the goodest of boys to us, or whether this one is just another naughty dog. Find out as we play The Last of Us: Escape the Dark. Looking to escape the dark. We've got Sullivan.
Hello.
We've got Tilly.
Hey there.
We've got Ash.
Hi.
We've got Dom.
Hello.
And yes, this is The Last of Us Escape the Dark. We are going to be working together to travel through all these distinct locations to make
the West
our
Midlands.
way to yes, in the West Midlands or the East
Before the
Midlands.
infection happened to be in the West Midlands.
To Jackson over here, which is where the boss lies.
Can't believe we were making Ash relive her journey down to London.
I know.
Absolutely horrendous.
This is the lights of the big city.
And this is Milton Keynes.
This is Euston.
Oh yeah, Euston's
be
a
fair.
fucking shithole.
And there's my
It's one of
ass.
the
Actually,
worst.
this is my ass. It's on the west.
Oh, yes,
the
that's-
door
that's
open. Anybody can come in.
Just come and go as you please. No, there's no robberies up there.
Wolverhampton Civic, the Manda Centre.
Yeah.
But who are we playing, Ash? Should we find out? Sullivan, who are you?
I'm playing as Joel. Yes, I'm often compared to Pedro Pascal. No, stop comparing me. Guys, please. I
Don't
know.
put it in the comments. He doesn't
Stop.
want to hear it.
Stop
Hates
it.
it.
Stop.
Okay, let's compare him to Pedro Pascal.
No, do stop.
We'll start with attractiveness. Then talent.
Pedro Pascal, Star Wars. Sullivan Brown, some Star Wars card game on NRB.
I'm playing Ellie. 32-year-old Ellie.
So, I mean, Ashley Johnson was probably that age when she played Ellie.
Yeah, probably.
I'm playing as Tess. Maybe I'll make it out of downtown this time.
Yeah, I'm playing as Tommy. Howdy, y'all.
Seamless.
We're brothers.
We are.
Brothers.
Yeah.
The family resemblance is so clear.
Your hand was so warm, brother.
I'm a hot man. Hot.
And I'm playing as Nick Offerman from Parks and Rec, but also as Bill,
The less good version of Bill.
the less good version
The
of
video
Bill.
game version of Bill.
I'm playing as the
Not-
video.
yeah,
the video game version.
The
of
other
Bill.
video game version of Bill, the less good character.
He's not just.
Yeah.
He's just
Just
not
like
as
in real
well-rounded.
life, I'm the video game version of Nick Offerman. So he's saying.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Anyway, we're going to start off by looking at these two quarantine zones. Woof. So we have choices basically, and it will decide which way you go. If you choose to go west, you can interrogate a Fedra guard. Fedra are the government essentially who are using this. They're trying to lock down the quarantine zone to keep the infected out, but also keep the people in. They're not necessarily the good guys. We can gain intel at any two different locations. Gaining intel means we get to look at these stashed item cards. Stashed item cards are both good and bad. They can be cool things like wicked sweet weapons, and they can be bad things like events. And if you ever draw a stashed item card when it's unrevealed, i.e. still face down, and it is an event card, usually something very bad happens to the person who draws that card. So gaining intel at different locations, really good. We also get to draw 4 items. Items come in different flavors. There are like things that can heal you. There are a bunch of ammo, and there is also resources that we can use to craft better items like wicked sweet rags and cool blades and bits of binding, and you can make shivs and you can make health packs and all that sort of stuff. So items are very good. However, each survivor taking this route automatically loses 3 HP, which is not good.
That's not great.
Or we can go use the smuggler network. We can gain intel at the suburbs, and we gain intel at downtown, so still gaining intel at 2 locations, and we draw 3 items, which we can share equally amongst people who are moving this way, but each survivor only loses 1 HP. It doesn't really matter what way you choose to go, because all of these cards scale based on how many players are taking part in that combat. You'll never be like overwhelmed because all 5 people haven't gone one way. It's all scalable based on who is doing the exploring. So as you can see on some of your character boards as well, every character has a bunch of missions that they can complete themselves, and some people's missions are to resolve and win a fight on their own. Joel's is, and I think Bill's is as well. So we all need to, at this point, make a decision about which way we're going to go. Feel free to choose however you like.
Oh, wait, why is one side?
One side is, we flip it over when you've taken your action for a turn.
Well, I'm going West Midlands.
I'll come with you to the West Midlands.
Ah.
So they're going West Midlands.
Do we get to do everything on this
You
card?
get to do everything on that card, yes.
Cool.
What is a chapter card?
These are chapter cards.
So at some point I'll have to flip a chapter card.
Me too.
I do that.
Does everyone have to flip a chapter?
Not everyone has to, no. So do you want to go through what your personal missions are, Sullivan? Because everyone has a flaw that they're trying to resolve. Your flaw is?
Being disillusioned. So I need to first of all take the lead. I flip a chapter card, draw blind, take an unrevealed stashed item, and then fight alone, explore alone, and defeat an enemy.
Yep, so exploring alone and defeating an enemy is doing the whole chapter on your own.
Yeah.
Flipping a chapter card or taking the lead is being the player who says, I will flip the chapter card and read what it does. And usually if there's a bit of story, it is directed at that player. So there might be a bit where you lose. There's potential of you losing some health before the combat begins, but everyone will be involved in the combat itself.
Cool. Amazing. Well, I think if you guys are going west, I'll go east.
Oh, that's very important. If you guys are going west, I'm going east.
No, it's nothing to do with you guys.
It's your brother.
I know.
See,
You made it sound like it
yeah.
was to do with us. You literally said, if you guys are going west, I'm going east.
Yeah, we're just two guys hanging out having fun.
Well, if you guys want to go west, want to go east, I'll go west. It's fine.
No.
You can come with us.
Yeah. I could.
But he's a lone wolf.
I'm a lone wolf.
His daughter's dead.
I'm disanlusioned.
You're alone
I'm
with me.
closed-minded.
Sullivan
getting
is a real
disillusioned with this
lone wolf.
conversation.
That's why
I'm getting
going with
closed-minded
him.
about this conversation.
I'm going to go with Sullivan.
Lovely.
Tilly, where would you like to go?
Well, I guess Joel and Ellie have got to be together, right? So I'll go with you.
You come in
guys.
this way.
Yeah.
Lovely stuff.
how it
One
is
other thing we need to do before we resolve these is we need to hand out some starting items. This game, depending on player count, you have a different number of starting items, but we get all of them because we are playing at the max player count. So we have 2 revolvers, 2 9mm pistols, and 2 planks. So one person's going to be under-equipped. So the thing you'll notice about the guns is that they have a couple of things. So they have a capacity, which is the number of bullets that you can store. Capacity will just be these cubes. So if you take the 9mm pistol, for instance, you would fill up like this. To fire it, you would spend one of these, which you can only do up to the maximum fire rate. So both of them only fire use one ammunition at a time when they fire. However, they have different results when they score a hit. 9mm pistol is going to remove 1 dice from the enemy's dice pool, which we'll go into as that comes up. And the revolver is going to remove 2. So the revolver is much more powerful, but you probably only get 1 use out of it before you need to reload. And reloading is kind of hard because you need to find ammo in the item decks. And we'll go through this when I'll probably take one of these planks. And I'm happy to not have a gun if that's okay with people.
The might scores, how do they play into it? Is that how many dice you get to roll?
So no, is the difference between, so these scores are your personal scores, which are on your dice. If you make a melee attack, you roll with these. If you roll a ranged attack, you roll with these. So your might score and all of that stuff it's basically that's the probabilities of what symbols you'll roll when you make a melee attack.
Right, so if you've got a high might, it's probably better to have a melee weapon.
Yes, it depends on what you're trying to look for. The melee weapon stuff is literally if you hit something which is rolling any matching symbols based on their dice pool, you can just spend durability to remove an extra dice for free.
Okay.
So yeah, your actual might thing doesn't make you better at fighting. It's just most enemies will have might symbols in their pool of dice natively.
Would anyone object to me taking a 9mm pistol?
No, you and me. You can take both of them.
9mm pistols
wield?
over
We're
here.
going to take 4 of the guns.
Can I have a revolver?
You want a
actually?
revolver?
I
Shall we
do.
split them up that way?
Yeah.
Okay, so 2 ammo for you, Dom.
Lovely.
1 ammo for you, Ash.
Thank you.
Tilly, a gun for you. Sullivan, a gun for you.
Well, is it done by the eyeballs, the guns?
No, the
see?
guns
no.
are done just by you say,
Oh,
I'm
they're in
shooting,
little-
and you spend an ammo.
Oh, okay.
So,
Yeah. A gun for me would be lovely.
Yeah? Which one would you like?
Can I get the pistol? Is there a right
I
way?
don't mind. My might's quite low, and I don't really
so
have
maybe
any. None of my conditions are to do with.
Should I take that extra plank then? Or, yeah.
So those are 2 for you, Sullivan. That one's
Thank
for
you.
you, Tilly.
Thank
and then
you.
who wants this plank? Yeah.
Should I take the plank? Because I've got the higher
Yeah,
might.
you've got the
Yeah.
higher might, so that makes
Yeah.
sense.
And then so you get 2 durability dice.
Lovely.
So we'll go through that stuff when it comes up. So now we're going to resolve the quarantine zone. We'll start over here for interrogating a guard. So you gain intel at 2 different locations. We are going to gain intel at the suburbs and downtown. So you guys can flip over. You can flip over these cards if you want to, but it'd be a waste overall of all the actions we have. So you might want to flip over. You can choose 2 of these locations and flip over the top stashed item card.
That sounds good, yeah. Do you want to go those 2?
Yeah,
Do you want to do that one?
Oh. Oh, wow.
Okay.
Oh, wow.
So what's that, Dom?
It's a flamethrower.
Okay.
I can tell you it's got a capacity of 3, a max fire rate of 3.
Wow.
And 1 removes 1.
Okay, so that sits on top of there. So basically, the idea is we have found out that somebody has stashed a flamethrower at the lakeside. So we can go there and retrieve that later.
A very thorough fisherman.
Yeah. And Ash has revealed an event. Because you haven't taken it, on reveal, danger avoided, discard this card. However, the reason events are really dangerous is because if you took that as an unrevealed card into your hand, you would resolve this part of it, which says when drawn tripwires, you lose 2 HP, discard this card. So these decks are good and bad. Drawing hidden cards is part of our character thing, so some of us will have to do it, and you can use these little symbols down here to work out what the odds are, because in the one set of cards there are 8 good cards and 5 bad cards. In this one there are 6 good cards and 3 bad cards across the ones marked 2 and across the ones marked 1. So you've gained intel. You need to draw 4 items, so you can draw them together and decide how you split them up amongst yourselves.
When do we draw stashed items, did you say?
You can do it after you clear a chapter, when you search.
So we get 4 of these?
Yeah,
Yes.
draw 'em.
1.
Draw 'em, Bill. It's my Southern man voice.
I'm drawing as fast as I can.
Where is Jackson? Where are we going?
Is in
Missouri.
America.
Yeah, Missouri. Sounds comforting.
Wyoming?
Shall I look it up?
There's
You can look it
probably-
up. I mean, there's loads of Jackson.
So many
Is it not? It's not
Jacksons.
too far from Seattle. That's
There's a
what we
Jackson,
know.
Tennessee,
Yeah,
isn't there?
I guess
There's a
so.
Jackson, Tennessee.
There's Jacksonville.
Wyoming. The last one's Wyoming.
There we go.
Near Seattle.
Now we know.
So we're going to Wyoming.
Well, I
Via-
do declare. I'm ready.
Via
to go.
Coventry.
Yeah.
Okay, well, we've got a
Very
snack
Houston.
bar.
Snack bar?
Oh, great.
Discard to restore 1 hit point to your survivor. We've got ammo. Discard to add 1 cube to your ammo track.
Lovely.
We've got blade, a pair of scissors.
Oh, a blade and a binding to make a shiv.
Blade and a binding, we can make a shiv.
But we don't have a melee weapon, so
Yeah, if we had a melee weapon, we could upgrade a melee weapon.
we should keep those just
Yeah.
handy.
Yeah. Do you want to, what do you want? We've both got a gun.
We both do have a gun. Mine is a more powerful gun, but yours is a more useful gun.
You're
as
going to
in-
need to reload before I am.
Yeah? Oh, you've got 2 ammos.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Okay,
so you'll need to reload and
I'll take that then.
after the first time you use it.
And do you want to take what, like, do you want me to take blade and binding and just hold on to them?
Yeah.
So then you can
probably
take the
best.
snap bar.
Yeah. Lovely.
Lovely stuff. And then you both lose 3 HP.
Oh.
Because
But that's not fair.
somewhere in that interrogation, I don't know, you cut your own fingers off.
Look how hard. If I can do this to me, imagine what I can do to you.
And then we are going to gain intel at the suburbs and downtown. So if you want to flip the suburbs one, Tilly.
Alrighty.
So we have
Flipping it.
a switchblade
Ooh,
and a hunting rifle.
Oh, that's useful.
The upgraded hunting rifle
Lovely.
is amazing.
Good.
We need that.
Okay.
from all fronts.
Then we are going to draw 3 items.
goes like that.
1,
Snaking.
2, 3. Stop tipping. We have a snack bar, a rag, and some canned food.
Yum.
So the snack bar will restore 1 HP if anyone wants that. I'm happy to take the rag.
I'm happy
And
with
someone
anything.
and the canned food will restore 2.
I'm happy with anything.
Happy with anything. I'll take the 1.
You sure?
Lovely.
Yeah, you take the 2.
Just keep that. For
Wonderful.
Now.
And I put my rag. Put my
Rather
rag with
figure.
my stick.
What did you call them earlier? The wicked cool rags?
Etc,
Wicked
etc.
cool rags,
Wicked
yeah.
cool
Yeah.
Wicked
rags.
sweet rags. I'm literally fucking Cletus, the slack-jawed yokel at the moment. I've just got a rag and a stick. I'm ready to wash
Don't
myself.
none of you come near me.
I
make a
wash
bindle.
myself with a rag on a stick. And then we lose 1 HP each.
Boo.
So we all start with 14 HP. If it ever hits the X mark, you're dead, and the game is over. So now we're going to flip over these camp cards.
I feel like we lost a lot
Both
of
of
health
these?
there,
This
didn't we?
one?
Yes,
Yeah,
but you
we
gain
did.
4 items.
We did very well in other areas.
So the camp at downtown allows you to, there's an ammo stash which allows you to fully reload a ranged weapon for up to 2 survivors, and medical supplies which will restore 2 HP. We have a manifest which gains us intel at any 2 different locations, so we could gain intel on these if we wanted to. And we can also use medical supplies to gain 2 HP. So this is how regular rounds of Last of Us Escape the Dark work. We now have the choice. You can either camp, which is use one of these abilities. When you do, you're going to fill it up like that, so no one else can use it. So they're all one use only. Or you explore, which means we're going to flip these chapter cards. Anyone who explores is going to face whatever danger there is there. If you resolve and finish the chapter, we remove threats, which we need to do to use these paths to go through the world as we're traveling. So this path was open, as you can see here. We can also travel freely this way when we want to. But we need to remove these threat tokens to be able to move to the sewers, and then eventually remove this one to be able to go here, and then remove these ones to be able to actually access the boss at Jackson. So the choice is, are you going to camp or explore?
I think we should explore. I don't know why I'm keeping this order.
You're sticking with it. So if your
It's
choice
roleplay.
is anyone going to camp?
Is it
think it's worth it,
useful at this
What do
point?
you get from camping?
So camping, so we can heal later, which is probably useful. You guys could heal, which...
Yeah.
But I think you get a lot of benefits for clearing all the chapter cards. There are 4 chapter cards at each location. It's randomized. There's a bunch back in the box that we didn't use. So these are kind of a unique trip through Wyoming, ? Probably mostly Washington if we start in Seattle, and then a little bit of Wyoming.
Maybe it's worth just going for it.
I
We've
think
got
so.
enough
I think we just go.
HP. I think we do it.
And we've got guns and stuff. So we'll start, if you guys are exploring as well, we'll start over here and do your chapter card first, and then we'll do ours.
Okay.
Okay.
You ready to go?
Do you want to
Yeah.
explore, or do you want a medical supply? We could do that later, I suppose.
Yeah, I think
We
save
might be
it
fine.
because we might get absolutely ravaged, and then we'll be like, "Oh, that feels so much better." You know, you put your coat on, you're inside, and then you don't feel the warmth of it when you go out.
That's makes perfect sense.
Yeah.
Yeah, so
And I've
this
got
is-
a Kit
It's
Kat
that
anyway.
logic. Okay, so who is going to take the lead on this exploration?
Both our start ones are draw blind, so we don't get a
Yeah.
benefit.
We really shouldn't be going together, because then I should be going with Sullivan, really, because we've got the opposite of each other. Because then we could do.
That would have been nice, wouldn't it?
been
But
clever.
That would have been nice.
alas,
But he hated us.
yeah.
He hates us.
Oh, don't look me in. I think it's just you.
No, you were the one asking him, and he was like, no. I didn't really pipe up. I was busy. I'm loading my gun.
It does have multiple
Being
loads in it.
cool. You may be the last of us, but because I will be the first.
You draw first, then.
I shall.
So Dom is going to take the lead. So
I'm taking
flip
the
that
lead on
card,
this. What?
Flip the card and read what is there.
Oh, God! Here, a small group of fireflies is hunkered down in the city ruins, engaged in a fierce firefight with Federer personnel.
Roger Federer.
Roger Federer's personnel, his trainers and security, and personal management, and his social media account manager.
It's like the bit. It's just the bit from Anchorman, isn't it? But with sports personnel.
Yeah.
Did you have a trident?
Choose one option. Move on. This isn't your fight. Discard a threat token. Or help the fireflies for the cause. Begin combat.
So the reason you would choose to begin combat, because if you win this combat, you get to search. Searching allows you to do 2 actions from this list for free, which is gain intel, so flipping over any of those cards, drawing from a stash, so you would be able to gain this card, drawing blind from a stash, so for this card had been taken, you could take the next card, or drawing items from the item deck. So this is the way you gain more stuff, is by resolving these cards. However, you could also just move on and not do anything. And that resolves that and removes 1 threat. So you're 1 step closer to moving up the board without having actually taken any risks. Because the only other thing about this is that the way that enemies and fights work in this game is they'll have a dice pool, which is made up at the bottom here. You roll depending on how many players there are. So there'll be a number of dice based on the threat level, which is 3. So there'll be 3 dice, then 2 wisdoms, and then 2 extra dice rolled. So that's a total of 5 dice, is it? So there's a total of 5 dice that you would have to clear, and at the end of every round that you don't succeed in clearing out all of the enemies, you'll take 2 damage.
Oh, I hate damage.
So, what would you like to do?
Oh, you're the lead here. I'll follow your lead.
Oh, I feel like we should leave him to it.
Bravely sneak away.
Bravely sneak away.
I love searching and I love items, but I also love having all my HP, so I'm happy.
Well, I don't mind fighting. I mean, we've got guns. We've got guns.
Yeah, we got them. We want to keep them nice and
That's a
loaded
good
up.
point, yeah.
I think we sneak them's fine.
Yeah, we're not running away.
No.
We are against the idea of killing normal humans. Because we know there's some non-normal things going on.
Yeah.
That's what
We've
we
heard
should.
about
That's
it.
what we should be killing.
You're mushroom killers as
Yeah.
well.
We're mushroom.
Mushroom killers.
We're fungicides.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
We've got a cool name. What
So
are you
you
gonna
are
call
gonna
yourself?
clear this. The fungicides are gonna clear this.
Yeah.
They're gonna remove a threat. When this threat is removed, you can move to the sewers. And we're gonna set this to one side.
Home.
So that means we're gonna do this. Sullivan, I know you and I both have a take the lead thing. Would you like to do yours first?
Oh, that's very kind. Thank you. Thank you very much.
Here we go.
Suburbs. Slipping through a gap in the chain-link fence, you emerge into an expansive yard where hunters have established a command post. The lookouts spot you. Begin combat.
Oh,
Uh-oh.
shit! Ruh-roh.
There we are.
Okay, so you can remove that square from your
Thingy Bob.
from your mission, and then we're going to begin combat. Beginning combat, we're going to first of all roll our dice. So there are 3 in the threat level here, so we're going to have 3 dice there to roll for the exclamation marks, which is this number. We're going to add 3 might ones to the pool because there are 3 players taking it on, and then we are going to add 3 more dice. So there are 9 dice to resolve here. And Sullivan, you've taken the lead, so you can roll those dice for me, please.
Let's do it.
I'm frightened.
Okay, we've got a bunch of eyes.
Wow, that's so many
Bunch of
eyes.
eyes. and then-
Eyes. So these are cunning, which both me and Tilly are good at,
Yeah.
which is
Yeah.
good. And then we have eyes and fists.
Yes, which is not as ideal because it's 2 things.
However, we are able to do one thing before we start combat. Because a normal combat round, you choose whether you're making a melee attack, i.e. rolling this dice, or you're making a ranged attack, which would be removing one of your ammo cubes from your weapon, and then you get to roll this dice, and if you get a hit, you do what it says on the weapon. But before that, we get a listen and a sneak round. Listen rounds are really good because they are low risk. You are just going to roll you can roll a dice and you're looking for the wisdom symbol. If you get a wisdom symbol, you can change 3 of the dice faces. So you could change these doubles where we need a might and a cunning into just 1 symbol. It's good for you to do, probably. Tilly and I could try sneaking.
Yes.
Because we would get sneak attack. And you can only choose one of these things to do. So you either choose to listen or sneak. If you choose to listen, we can choose to sneak.
Great.
That sounds good.
I'll do a listen. I'll do a little listen.
Go for it.
Go on, wisdom. I got a crit.
Oh, so that means that happens. So you, on a crit, you get to change 5 dice.
Oh,
Yeah.
mamma mia!
What would you like to do, Sullivan?
Italian Joe.
Yeah.
Okay, so we want to change these 3 for sure.
Yeah. I think
What do we
the
think?
3 is all we really need to do anyway,
I don't
because
need to do
you're good
anymore.
at this.
Yeah.
And we're good at this.
we
So you
just-
want to kind of preference this because there's 2 of us to roll this.
That's a very good point.
And you're
So-
only going to roll 1 of these.
So we'll do that. So we'll have 2 here.
Yeah, I think that's good.
there.
I think that's good.
And then that's much easier. Brilliant.
Okay, that's loads easier. So we're going to try and sneak, okay?
Okay.
So to sneak, you need to roll cunning. If either of us fails this roll, however,
Yeah.
we're just going to everyone's going to immediately take damage.
Great. Love that for
So
us.
let's roll
I believe in you.
with cunning.
Come on. Oh, that's not good.
That's a wisdom. Don't worry. At least it wasn't me. Let me just look it up.
Don't worry, at least it wasn't me.
That's all I care about. At least I don't look a mug.
Classic. Classic bit. I fart very loudly.
So
Draws them.
because Tilly farted, we are now going to lose 2 health each.
What? This
Yeah, because
is
you take the
Quite the far.
because the enemy have seen you, you take
Jeez.
the maximum amount of damage. So we take the maximum amount of damage, but then we begin the combat. The combat is you choose whether you want to melee or shoot, and then we roll the dice. And then at the end of that, the enemy are going to fight back. These enemies, if you use a ranged attack, they will attack you back for 2 damage. If you use a melee attack, though, they'll only attack you back for 1. And remember, you can use the durability on your melee weapons to remove extra dice. So we could do that.
What should I do? I think I'll try a melee attack first.
I'm going to melee attack.
Yeah. I think I'll go for...
Tilly, what are you going to do?
I'll shoot them with my gun.
Okay, so you need to remove your ranged cube,
Yep.
and you get this dice instead.
Okay.
And you're going to roll that. And if you roll a hit, you're going to remove 2 dice.
Hey!
Okay, so choose 2 dice to take out this pool.
Okay, I'll take these 2 then.
Great.
Yep,
Beautiful.
lovely.
Where do we put them?
Back in here.
There we go.
Send them back. And then me and Sally.
Lovely. That's another crit.
Oh,
wow.
So critical means you can just you only remove 1 dice, but you can remove any dice you want.
Oh, okay.
But then you could spend one of your durabilities of your plank to remove 2 dice.
Yeah, I'll spend this, and I'll take off 1 of each.
Lovely.
Wow.
And then I am going to roll this.
That is that.
Oh, that's good. So that's a whiz, and I'm going to get rid of that. And I'm going to take 2 away. What did you rolled a crit, Sullivan? I rolled a thing. So we both rolled actually with the shield symbol, which means that we're going to block the attack coming back to us as well.
Fantastic.
Tilly, however, you're going to take 2 damage.
Okay.
Sorry.
Oh dear.
It's okay.
You might want to visit these medical supplies or eat your tinned food.
Yeah.
Eat your beans and shut up. Stop whinging about the gunshot wounds and eat your beans. Well, I guess we have to fight again now.
Yeah,
Yep.
So,
we do. I'll whack it with the plank.
Hit it with a stick.
Oh, it's wisdom.
It's a whiz. Okay, so Tilly and I could still finish this though.
I don't think I can do anything though because
You can melee attack still. You can always melee attack even if you don't have a melee
I
weapon.
can
You
just
roll
slap
the dice.
them.
Yeah.
He hit it
slap
his
them
whiz
with my
stick.
13-year-old hands. Okay.
Oh, that's
Ooh,
very good.
That's perfect.
Yep.
Whiz
And then
eye.
if I get
Yeah.
yes,
Whiz
that
eye.
is perfect. We didn't even have to spend anything. So we've got
Great.
2 wisdom there and 1 might, which does that. We then resolve this, which means we discard the threat token, and we get to search, which is really good.
Great.
So searching allows us to, we can gain intel, which is look at the stashed item. We can raid the stash and take 1 revealed stashed item. We can draw blind, or we can scavenge 1 item, and we can do each one multiple times in terms of the 2, you could do the same action twice if you wanted to. So we definitely should be taking this hunting rifle, I think.
Yeah, for sure. Would you like to take that?
I'm happy to also trade it, to take it and then trade it to someone else.
I think you should take it for now.
I
Though.
will take the hunting
Makes sense that
rifle.
you have it now.
And I immediately get the full maximum capacity. The hunting rifle has 2 max capacity, a fire rate of 1, and if you hit with it, it does 2 damage.
That's good.
Yeah, it's good.
If I now draw blind, I get my first action is resolved.
I'm happy for you to draw blind if you would like to draw blind as the search thing, and then you can resolve your first thing.
Should we risk it?
Go for it.
I think it's early in the game and we can immediately heal you, so yeah, let's do
Okay,
it.
let's do it. A plank!
Just what you wanted for Christmas. A
Thanks,
plank.
Dad.
Anytime, daughter, not daughter.
Not my real daughter.
And I also can tick off the second one of my things if I draw blind.
Yes,
So
so we
shall
can
I do
only
that now?
we can only do 2 actions total
Oh,
from things.
I
So
see,
the
I
next
see.
time we do that,
So
you
the next
can
time-
choose to do that.
Great, beautiful.
But that is the first day resolved. We flipped all the tokens, so everyone has had an action. We move on
go to
to
sleep.
day 2.
Good
and
night.
then the same thing begins again. Do you want to go to the camp, or do you want to explore?
Oh, I'd like to explore.
After you.
I'd like to explore, and I'd like to take the lead if possible.
Yeah, no, absolutely, 100% take the lead.
Do we all have to go and explore?
We don't have to. You could go and heal if you
I
wanted
could
to,
go
and Sally
and
and I could
heal.
go and
Great.
explore.
That works for us.
Yeah,
Yeah, perfect.
because
Yeah.
I do need to flip a chapter card at some point, but I feel like I should heal up before
Yes,
I do that.
I agree.
Okay, so Tilly, you're going to use the medical supplies, so we'll do that. Resolve that immediately. You can
Okay.
have 2 HP back.
Thank you very much. 1, 2.
Lovely. We're going to explore. You guys are exploring.
Yeah.
Yeah. So who's taking the lead for you?
Me.
Okay.
Flip them.
Oh, that was too flat of a hand. Hold on.
Wait a minute. There's not... I was expecting this to just be stickier. Get your
Right.
hands.
I'll read it as Tommy. Moving cautiously through the rain. That's
Tommy.
You hear the crackle of radio
Tommy Wiseau.
chatter. Draw near. You slip in a cover just as flashlights begin sweeping your position. It's Federal Patrol. Hide! All survivors present must try to roll a
Eyeball.
eyeball or a crit in one attempt. Okay, that's us.
Is this what Roger Federer sounds like?
Yeah,
Exactly,
that is
yeah.
exactly what Roger Federer sounds like.
I rolled a crit.
Oh my god!
Good.
Incredible.
If all societies you stick to the shadows, slipping away undetected.
Oh my god! So you
That's
discard the threat
unbelievable.
token and you get to search. So you've resolved that card without taking any
Wow.
damage.
Amazing.
And you get to search, which means you get 2 of the actions. You can either take an item, take this, reveal the next one, or you can
Scavenge.
Yeah, or you can gain intel at any one stash card at any
We
location.
both need to draw
We
blind.
both need to draw blind, but we can't because we've looked at that.
So-
but I might be happy to take this and let you draw blind if you let me draw blind on the next one.
Okay, deal.
We're making a sneak attack. Remove an additional cube. Do not discard this card when doing so. Oh, well, if you
It's
don't
just your
mind me.
knife forever, yeah?
Yeah, I'll take a little
really
switchblade.
Okay, and
Very
I'll
happy with that.
take whatever the hell this
Hope it's
is.
not an unexploded World War II bomb.
Go for it. It's a pipe! Always wanted.
Oh, I love the pipe.
It's got 4
Merry
durability.
Christmas.
There you
Thank
go.
you.
Enjoy.
Oh, my pipe's so strong.
Oh, this actually doesn't count as a melee weapon. It counts
so
as a
strong.
doesn't count as a melee weapon. This it
Something
counts as
in
an item.
pipes so strong.
Nice. Yeah, so it's not a melee weapon. It's an item. So I get to put it.
that I can.
Ooh, do I have to discard these whenever, or
really quiet.
can I do it now?
You can do it now. Yeah, you can do it in a preparation. It's called a preparation action, and when you're not taking another action, you can do prep actions.
Okay, can I stick a sticky shiv on the end of my sticker?
Oh wait, but you could
combine it with a pipe.
upgrade the pipe, couldn't you?
That's
So let me double check the
Yeah.
upgrading system, because I think you can only do that.
Oh, right, yeah, I'm just saying shiv,
When
but I
you
do mean stick
upgrade.
it to the weapon. That's what I mean.
Let me
Yeah.
double check that.
It says blade and binding plus melee weapon equals melee weapon upgrade.
Let me attach a knife on.
I think you might be able to do that because it's just crafting. Okay, so you can take as many preparation actions as you want before your daily action, which is either camping or exploring, or afterwards. You can discard those two to upgrade your weapon. All you need is make sure that your weapon has at least 1 durability remaining, which it does.
It has 4.
Yeah, you can discard these 2, and then you get from the upgraded weapon the upgraded version of the pipe. So feel free to look through there and find that.
Oh, wow. Do you want to see what upgrade?
So cool.
There's planks.
Wow.
The super pipe.
Look at my
Super pipe.
Super pipe.
Oh, there's only one upgraded pipe.
Yeah. So let me discard that pipe that you just
only
used.
Wilson, yeah.
You lose the durability, right?
Okay, Team Owen Wilson. Me and Sullivan are going on a little explore.
We are.
I'm going to take the lead.
Yes, 100%.
Big and brave. Here we go.
Test.
Dead, yeah, immediately.
You fall into a hole that doesn't end.
Vaulting a fence into an overgrown playground, you stumble upon a gruesome sight. A group of gore-smeared runners beside their most recent victim. Their attention suddenly turns to you. So this just says begin combat.
Scallywags?
We can,
Not teenage scallywags.
I'm going to discard this because I've taken the lead.
Hanging around outside the co-op. Oh no.
And I got a real craving for raspberry jam.
So we have a listener sneak round, Sullivan. So we will do that. There's 2 threat on the threat level. There are 2 might dice here because there are 2 people taking on the challenge, and then there are 2 more dice.
Nice.
So Sullivan, you want to roll those for me, please?
I like
You
how
got
coward's
this.
path much better. This fighting
You guys have been so lucky. It's
Yeah.
like, you're going to get here and you're going to meet the giraffe as well.
That's not on our side. We're over here. Oh,
Okay.
wait, the giraffe.
Yeah.
You said that like a boss. I was like, no, I don't want to see the giraffe.
There is a giraffe.
That's so good.
There you go. It's a bit of a weird mix.
It's a weird mix, but if we did a listen round, we could change those to change all 3 of these to just the symbols that we like.
That's not a bad shout.
Do you want to give it a go?
Yeah.
I'm going to sneak.
Great. Okay, great. I got an eye.
Oh, that's a cunning, so that's not relevant, sadly.
Oh.
So we don't get to change any of these, but maybe we can do this when I sneak, like this, successfly. That's the...
So we wanted the
roll
opposite.
the opposite
We
one.
wanted the opposite.
So I take 1 damage. Fucking
Whoa.
motherfucker. And then we're in combat.
Does Sullivan not add a dice because he failed?
Oh, you do add a chapter dice, yeah? So add a chapter dice. Here we go.
That's the first time in the history of Board Game Club that I've ever intervened in
Yeah.
anything to do with
Very
rules
good.
and been right.
It's another eyeball.
Okay, we can handle that. That's fine.
That's fine.
What's one more eyeball?
What's one more
Among
eyeball?
friends,
I take the
among
damage
survivors.
because I failed. So now we are going to do combat. Mm-hmm. I'm going to shoot Sullivan because
What, are you going to shoot Sullivan?
I'm going to shoot. Well,
Shoot
Sullivan's
Connor.
not in the game. I'm going to shoot Joel. Is who I'm going to shoot. No, I'm going to shoot because they don't actually have a ranged attack.
Right.
So we would be safe from any damage on a ranged attack. They will do 1 damage on a melee. So I'm going to shoot for 1.
Yeah, lovely. I'll probably do the
I'm
same.
going to shoot as well. There you go. I'll give you that.
Bang, bang.
There's a lot of banging and shooting going on the other side of town.
Come
A lot
on.
of racket coming on from over there.
Okay, so this does 2. So I'll get rid of these 2 difficult ones, shall I?
Great. Lovely. And then
Wonderful stuff. And then we could either start shooting again or go into regular melee combat.
I'll shoot one more time.
I think I might waste all my ammo here, and then because we could actually go over here and reload.
Don't bring
true.
your ruffian ways over here, you gangbangers.
I'm gonna shoot again.
This is our special little camp. We've kept it nice and clean.
So will I.
Where nothing bad
Go on,
happens.
Sullivan.
A shot.
Yes.
Lovely. No! No!
Horrible little dice.
Awful.
Okay, so you get to remove one.
Lovely.
Which one would you like?
This the wisdom one. Yeah,
wisdom
yeah.
one.
Yeah.
Okay, so now we're just in regular old combat. So we don't take any damage back when they swing because they don't have ranged attack. We're still stood at the other end of the playground firing away. Me hitting all the windows, seemingly. And now melee.
Crit. So it's a thing hit.
Lovely.
It's a shield hit.
Mine's a crit as well. So I believe yours is a shielded punch. Shall I leave one punch because it's going to be easier for you?
Yeah.
So we'll get rid of these two on a crit. With the crit, you're allowed to remove whatever dice you want, regardless of what's on the face of it. So you could remove a double dice for a crit as well.
Lovely.
And because we both rolled shields,
Lovely.
no damage.
Oh, fantastic. We can just go again.
So we
Well
just
done,
go
chaps.
again.
Well done.
Very well done. The
You know what?
shooting, not so great, but the fighting, oh my god.
I don't know what we were so scared of.
Oh, now wisdom again.
Now wisdom.
They're only scared.
Oh, don't worry,
didn't
I've
matter.
done it. Bosh, bosh.
You had a good look at them and punched them in the head.
Get out of here, you losers. Okay, we're going to stick these guys over there.
You successfully killed those children.
Yeah. So now we get to do two search actions.
Brilliant.
One of mine is to draw blind.
Oh, and one of mine's draw blind.
Would you like to go first or second? Sullivan?
I don't mind. You go first.
Okay, I'll go first. Sullivan, you've stitched me right up.
Oh, no.
Sullivan, you've stitched me right up.
I need to.
Lose 2 HP when drawn tripwires. Discard this card. 1, 2, but I still get that. So
That's
Good.
that's
You're
sort
close
of.
to being to upgrade.
I'm close to losing my ruthlessness.
That's
really
I
good.
feel like it's
Super
actually useful here.
Well, I'm drawing blind as well, and I found a bow.
Yeah, Super Tess and Super Joel. Although I think
So-
Super Tess is just like
Yeah.
stress.
Look at that.
Yes, so the bow is really good, but it's really good for a character who can do a sneak attack.
Yeah.
So if you take that, Sullivan, I'm happy to trade you the hunting rifle
Yeah.
for it.
Should we do that?
Yeah, so you can you take that discarding your pistol,
Away you go, pistol.
and then I will send this your way.
Oh, you
Fantastic.
have
I'll
to
take that.
discard to trade.
You don't have to discard, it's just you can only store one ranged weapon at a time.
see.
Yeah.
So like items must go in the slot that they say they. So you have one ranged weapon slot, one ammo slot. You can have as much ammo stacked in the ammo slot as you want, and one melee weapon slot.
And presumably you get whatever capacity.
I do, and the good thing about the bow is it's actually free to reload, but I just can't do it in a chapter. So I can always use the bow at the beginning of a chapter, but
And
then I have to reload
yes.
outside of the chapter.
That's smart. I like that thematically. That's good.
So that brings us to the end of the day.
Would you like it before we end the day? Would you like a snack bar?
What kind of snack
hungry.
bar? I'm not like.
It's got like a 1 HP, but I've only lost 1 HP this whole time.
I guess I'll have a snack bar, yeah.
You have a snack bar. I think
I'll
you
eat
might-
it immediately as
Yeah.
well. Thank you. I was hungry, so I've gone up to 9
You
HP.
might, you know, just I know what you get like.
Yeah, I
when
do
you're
what you.
hungry
Yeah,
and,
I'm
you
not
know.
myself when I'm hungry.
Can I eat my canned food before we go to sleep?
You absolutely can eat your canned food.
I eat my canned food, I think.
Yeah,
See ya.
Delicious.
lovely. So 2 HP back for you as well. 1, 2.
Back in business.
good.
Which means we move on to day 3. Day 3 has an exclamation mark. When you hit the exclamation mark, we're going to add new threat tokens.
Dude,
Oh, but we just cleared it,
yes,
Laurie.
so we can no longer move on from here.
Oh, bother.
And now we've also blocked off the boss. It's fine. We've got plenty of days, folks. Don't worry about it.
We just had a long weekend. That's all. We didn't expect it to be disastrous. We just wanted to enjoy our time in the downtown.
In the downtown.
In the downtown.
Downtown.
Sure, silly folk going to the dangerous burbs.
Downtown.
We had a lovely time.
Zombies are waiting for you.
This is the Manda Centre
It
downtown.
is the Manda Centre. And it's amazing we've got through the Manda Centre without any zombies, whereas in real life,
It's full.
you spend 10 minutes in the Manda Centre, God,
You become what?
you become one.
You go, go into that
You're going completely
CEX.
normal. And you come out
I love the
hungry for
Manda Centre.
brains.
Changed.
So, what is everyone's choice today?
Explore.
Explore.
What an interesting decision.
So the first thing you do actually get to choose to travel first. So if people do want to swap locations, they can.
I'm quite enjoying it over here.
Yeah, we're having a great
honest.
time.
The only reason I would have gone
'cause you
previously is because of the gun, but I think we're probably okay.
Yeah, I think we're okay right now.
You've used all your items, now you want to come and get ours.
Well, you know, we've exhausted this supply and we have a supply, so I'm quite interested in that.
Yeah.
We could also gain intel over here. I could gain intel on this item for you guys if that's. Or do
No.
I
want to
That's
draw
the
it.
agreement.
I want to draw it blind.
Okay.
But you could take the lead if you want, and you'll get to give up your next thing.
Oh, okay.
So you guys are going to explore.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What do you guys want to do?
I'm very happy to explore. What about you?
I'd love to explore because if I flip my chapter card,
That'd be good, then
I
you'd be
could
able to
take
potentially
lead.
upgrade in one swoop if I then pass a sneak
Oh, and that's
check.
so easy to do that
That's
third
what I
one.
would
Yeah,
do as
that would be
well.
so easy for me to do.
She'll be one.
I'm happy.
less
Well, if you're
girl.
gonna do the sneak though, I might not come on this one
Okay.
because if we both try and do
Yeah.
the sneak, we both might fail and then we'll both take damage.
Yes.
So I might just do this
Yeah.
and then flip like one of these ones higher
Great.
up. Just worth finding out. So I'm gonna gain intel this round. Flip you over, Tess.
Oh, I'm so silly. I thought you could only do one of those things.
No, you can do both.
That's
Yeah.
cool. Okay.
So you guys
Sweet.
you guys will be able to heal later. So you're going to explore. Should we start over here first?
Sure.
So who's taking the lead?
Me. What's this?
Ash to flip.
Tommy.
you get
It's Tommy to you,
You get to
y'all.
hand in your thing as well.
Yeah.
Nearly there.
Oh, hell. Beneath the soft hiss of incessant rain, you hear shuffling, moaning sounds in the gloom of the ruins ahead. Runners. Gotta take 'em out. Begin combat.
Okay, so
bollocks.
beginning combat. Put that one on there for me, just so we can still see
This
it.
isn't a nice holiday
Thank
at
you.
all.
So we are going to have
The art's great.
2 dice, 2 might dice, and 2 more dice. So if you guys roll those, I'll flip these to the right side.
Come back.
This is the dice pool that needs to be beaten by your dice.
Now we're quite mighty, so
Yeah.
we want as many fists as we can get.
Let's go.
It's childish. I'm sorry.
One knuckle after the other. Oh, there's
No,
one.
there's one knuckle.
Oh, bloody hell.
Looks like a great big long finger like this, because that's what it's doing to us. Okay, well that's what we've got. We've got eyes and all sorts.
Wisdom. I've got some wisdom. Have you got some wisdom?
Okay, so you got 2. So you
More
have
cunning.
2 cunning symbols, 2 might symbols, and then 2 dice with 2 symbols, which is wisdom and might and wisdom and cunning. You do, however, have the opportunity here with the runners to listen or sneak. If you listen and fail, you're going to add an extra dice to the pool. If you sneak and fail, you'll get attacked. You're both not actually very good at sneaking.
But we're good at listening.
If I succeed on a sneak, I've got a switchblade, which gets to remove an additional cube, which is
Yeah.
not a bad idea. Not
Yeah.
the worst. I've got 3.
Yeah. So,
Yeah.
so if you want to listen, Ash, you're welcome to try the listen roll
and I'll
with
sneak.
your.
Beautiful.
Oh, so critical hit. You can change 5 of these dice.
to
whatever side you
just
want.
gonna chuck them off. Let's change this to where's the fist? There it is. Okay, fist,
Yeah.
fist. So we've got 2. We've got
Mighty,
4 fists.
mighty.
Do we want to
4 fists.
change some to a whiz?
No,
Wisdom's your best stat.
My
Yeah.
wisdom's terrible. Wisdom's good for you.
Because
you-
might is good for both of us. So I'm
Why
thinking
don't you
let's
change one of them to a whiz?
have a whiz and a cun, and then that's a dangerous one.
With a cannon
With a fist.
We've all had
We're
a
off
wizard
to
and
see
cut.
the wizard, the cun and the fist. Here he is, the fistiest fist, the fistiest cun there was.
Just that little tin man going, if only I had a fist.
And I want a cun.
This is the cowardly lion. Okay. So that was a listen. Dom, are you doing a sneak? Follow the yellow brick road.
Oh, well, it's a shame
Well,
this
we have a
video
bit of
wasn't
coffee now, I think. I
monetized.
think I deserve it.
Right, what am I doing?
almighty.
Rolling.
Yes, roll.
Sneaking, we're sneaking. We're sneaking. We just need an eyeball. Oh, it's a biff.
It's a biff. So on a biff,
It's a
you
bill.
take a biff. So take 1 damage.
bother.
Because you failed your sneak.
You tried to use your cun and failed. Then.
I did.
Right, what happens
Your
next?
cunt was making too much noise.
What's next? What now?
Now we're attacking. So
Oh.
now you're in combat phase. You choose whether you're doing a melee or a ranged.
Melee with my fancy smasher.
Okay, so with a fancy smasher, you roll your regular dice, which has made its way over there. And Dom, what are you doing?
I'm going to gangbang them.
Gunny. Okay, so get rid of one of these. Take one of those white ones, please. Here we go. The level of disrespect for the dice tray is actually driving me nuts.
That was superb. I couldn't have done that better if I'd practiced.
Okay, so Ash, you have successfully rolled a wisdom, so we're going to remove that.
Wait.
Oh, you can do more, yes.
Yeah, sorry.
Wait.
Okay, so let's just say between you, Ash, if you do that, you can remove 3 dice, including this wisdom one. So you do the wisdom one and 2 others. Dom, you can remove 1 dice because you've hit with that.
Okay, well, what do you want to get
I'm
rid of?
thinking these.
Okay, fine.
And then you remove the con.
Yeah.
I can't see, it makes me giggle every time.
Okay, so the cun is gone. Just left with 2 fists. Nothing to do with them.
The con is gone.
So they don't have these runners don't have a range attack. So Dom, you were safe. And Ash, you also rolled a shield symbol, so you don't
did.
take that damage. So you guys
Get
are just
fucked.
flying through this.
We're really great fighters.
Yeah, we're fantastic. We're
Okay,
going to go
so-
this yellow brick road all the way to ours.
Okay, 2 fists. Let's go.
2 fists
A fist
for the
each.
Emerald City. Oh, rolled a whiz.
Oh my god.
Oh, and also, we're rolling each other's dice. Because you're Tommy and
We
I
do lose this one, and you do both take 1 deserved damage.
But you pick up each other's weapons and you don't know how to use them.
You're just puppeting their other arm.
I smacked myself in the head with the pipe.
I'm just bashing everywhere. Sorry.
Okay, 1 more round. Let's do it.
Hey.
At some point.
The dice tray is just there.
Yeah.
It's just so close.
It's really helpful for the editor.
It's
He
just
doesn't
quite
have to track a dice across
Well,
the entire
it's
thing.
really hard when you do that. Yeah, that is difficult. Oh, it's far away. I'll throw it as hard as I can.
Of course, these pricks never just miss a dice tray.
Oh
do they?
no, it's never happened.
Well done.
We're gonna watch you like hawks now.
Resolved. You get to remove this token, and you also get to do 2 search actions.
Would you like to do your...
I would love to do my draw blind.
Draw blind.
We're a team.
We'll draw the blinds. If I can pick up this bloody gun.
Bosh.
It's a shorty. A ranged weapon. How does it compare? It is better. It is a lot better.
Because they also come in fully loaded, so you'll have 2 ammo in that
Herbie fully
immediately.
loaded.
There you go. They come in Herbie fully
Come in
loaded.
Herbie fully loaded.
That goes in the
That
bin.
goes in the bin, over in.
Why carry 2 guns? No, too much. I can easily carry 2
Well, you
guns.
could trade this away before if you wanted to Ash, but it depends if Ash wants that more than you want the revolver.
I don't know, what do you think?
It's up to you.
I don't know what I think.
I think the revolver's good. Yeah. You've not used it yet.
No.
Saving it for best.
Lovely. Oh, and I get to throw that away.
Should we flip this over so that we know what's in here last as well?
What's in the bin?
Oh my god.
Ash, you've got long nails.
It
It's a
is
nail
a
bomb.
nail bomb. Full of long nails.
Very pretty.
Oh, that's very good.
That is really good. Okay, so you guys are now resolving your explore. Who is taking the lead?
I'm
Do you want
taking the
to?
lead.
Tilly, draw that suburbs card.
Shazam!
This will make you not know me.
Ah!
Oh.
This once grand house has all but fallen in on itself. As you pick your way through, a hand suddenly bursts up from beneath the rubble.
Oh.
A survivor, taking their last breaths, trying to tell you something. Nominate 1 survivor present to try and comfort them by rolling 2 wisdom or 1 crit in 3 rolls. Success, your soothing way calms them, and they impart valuable information before passing. Discard a threat token. I went Leeds then. I'm from Leeds. Then search. Failure, their panicked breathing gives out mid-sentence, and you learn nothing.
Right.
Discard a threat token. So it's pretty
Okay,
Oh, it's
so
good
bad.
actually. Like, so it's not. There's no
Who's
damage.
got the most
We've
wisdom?
both got the same, so I don't really mind. Who would you prefer? Well, you taking the lead? Would you like
So I
to do
guess
this?
it makes
Wisdom
sense
is-
narratively.
Narratively. Yeah, because we've got the same odds, so...
Okay, all right.
Okay, so we're looking for 3
wisdom.
2 whiz or 1
Or
crit.
1 crit.
That is neither.
No,
That's 1 roll.
Okay. Hope dwindling.
That is neither. So it's up
It's
to
got
a
to be
crit.
a crit.
That's 1 whiz. They pass. We discard the threat token though, but you
There's
don't get to
something.
search.
It's
So
not
we
our
gain
fault if
nothing.
if the survivor's boring.
Yeah.
And it's
They're
probably
just boring.
Like,
I
just
don't
listening,
know
like,
anything.
Oh, so boring. Yeah, sounds great.
they got you,
sounds great.
obviously.
Oh, well, yeah. Yeah, sounds good.
Yeah, wonder why you got picked off. Wonder why no one was protecting you. Good riddance.
Okay. So
That's how you win in the wastelands. That's how you survive.
it's a new day. Yes, it is. So we have some options now because we have a travel phase. The way is open. Sullivan, you have a mission to open and complete a thing. So you can go to the sewers and do the first one there.
Oh, nice.
While Tilly and I finish here.
Perfect.
Do you think?
That.
Because
I love
you
that.
don't have any. The only thing that you won't get is a full like if this has got a reload on this bottom card.
Right.
You wouldn't get to reload your weapon. So we could also leave and start doing the sewers, and you could do this, but then we don't get anything.
Oh, yeah, that's true.
I tell you what, I can upgrade if I take the lead and fight alone. So you might want to go with them, move over there, and do your listen this turn.
That's the last one, isn't it?
Yeah, so
if you go to the sewers.
clearing a location is great because if you clear a location of the chapter cards, you will get a load of benefits that are on the back of this cleared location card, and then once the location is fully cleared, threat tokens can never be placed on it again.
That's quite good.
Cool. Yeah.
Let me go alone. Let me go solo.
I'll let you breathe. I'll let you breathe.
So you want to do this?
I'm going to do that on my own.
You're going to do that,
In
Sullivan.
which case, then I would have to do the suburbs on my own as well.
Yeah, or go to the sewers.
Yeah, but if
it's actually
Ash is
moving on
going
to
to the sewers.
No, Ash, come over here.
Oh, it's
I'm
coming
just
here.
joining
Okay,
you
in which
guys.
case I'll go to the sewers.
So then Sully's going to go to the sewers.
And then you've both got your fight
So
alone.
you've both
now.
got your fight alone sorted, and then we will resolve and do this.
Great.
Yeah.
Are we happy with that? Everyone happy?
That's
So,
perfect.
Again,
Sully,
you've
and we get
left
to
me.
find this out as well before you do this.
Oh, yeah?
So this is medical supplies, 1 use, restore 2 HP for up to 2 survivors.
That's
Oh,
good.
great, that's
good for later. Okay, so everyone is going to explore.
Yeah.
So we will start with Dom's exploration over
And
here.
this
in
counts as me
downtown.
taking the lead.
This counts as you taking the lead.
So you can have that.
Lovely. And this is an explore and fight alone as well.
We're doing
is.
well.
Oh my god!
What is that?
Dom found the clicker.
No, not a clicker, no. That's so bad.
They're the worst ones,
They're
right?
so horrific.
Yeah.
I think they're one of the worst. I mean, it's them.
That's
at that guy.
That's a nose job you'd want your money back on.
Not for a star-nosed mole.
What do the clickers? Can they hear you?
They
Can't see
you.
because the virus has got so bad that the mushroom fungus has grown out of their face, covered their eyes, so now they echolocate. But in the game,
bats.
but in the game they also are immune to like certain melee attacks and sneaking, and they one-hit kill you if they catch you.
Yeah,
So
they're
they,
terrifying.
every time you're fighting anywhere with the clickers, it's terrifying because they just
stressful.
start this horrible way of moving like this.
Yeah. And they go,
Yeah, when they notice you, it's
Yeah.
horrific as well.
yeah. You got to smash their
There's
heads
a
in.
very famous scene. There's a scene that they redid in the TV show where they're in like a museum. They're at the top of a museum, and it's the first time you properly encounter the clickers in the game, and it is horrible. You're sneaking through like all these levels, and they're just like walking around these different floors, just echolocating everywhere, and you're like, "Fuck,
That's what you've just walked into, no?
fuck."
You're in the top of the museum?
The back of the Manda Centre with a clicker.
So let's have a little look at this guy. So this says, do you want to read your options? Because there is a third option as well.
To enter this warehouse, you push aside heavy steel shutters. The metallic clang draws out a clicker from the darkness beyond. So, solo. I can charge it. I won't get a listen or a sneak option. And if I charge it, it's... I don't know how to read these.
It's less dice, basically.
It's fewer
So
dice.
that's 1 dice and then plus a fist and 2 random ones, so 4
Fist and
dice.
2 random. I could bait it by and then I get listen and sneak, and I do get my switchblade sneak, but I'm not great at any of that. But it would be one of those: a fist, an eye,
And 3 random.
a fist, a con, and 3 randoms. So I'm probably going to charge it. I think, to be perfectly frank. But what's this mean? What's that mean? That number there? 3 and 2 is the other thing.
So 3 is the damage it will deal back to you. So taking the ease, charging it, and taking the slightly fewer dice, you'll take more damage at the end of every round.
Oh, I don't mind. Yeah,
so
let's
would you
charge
like
it.
I can give you one other option, because your
Oh, yeah.
other option is you can bypass, which is if you are in this exploration, you can choose to bypass this. You will take 2 damage, but you resolve the card. So you won't get to search, but you would get rid of this, resolve the card, and then you would immediately be onto this phase.
But I wouldn't get my fight alone because I have to defeat
You
it.
have to.
Yeah.
Oh, you have to win a combat.
Yeah.
Okay.
You want to do it on the clicker.
So are you going
that
to
would
charge?
be
So are you
cool.
going to charge?
Yeah.
Okay, so you have 3 dice to roll, Dom, and then we have one of these, which is
One
a
fist.
fist. For the mother's pride.
It's 2 cuns and a whiz. Not ideal for me, I'll be perfectly frank.
70s sitcom.
2 cons and a whiz. With a fist in reserve. Okay.
Cunning Wisdom does sound like a character from the 70s.
Yes.
It does, yeah.
My name's Canny Wisdom.
This is my brother, Cunny Fist. I don't know why we've got our family name as our first name.
So Dom,
worry
if you
about
choose to do range attacks, though, you won't take any damage back.
That's true,
here,
and
so
I'm
I'm
going to blast him with my shorty.
Yeah.
Okay.
For sure.
Get him.
So that's
one of those.
one of those.
And a roll. Hey! So you can take 2 of these dice away.
Oh, great. Well, we'll definitely get rid of this.
Yes, 'cause you've got
that's
the
no
worst
good
out
to
of
me. And we'll get one of the eyes as well.
Lovely. And you take no damage because you have engaged from range, and now you get the choice again.
Yeah, you got to take it.
Oh, yes, thank you.
Oh, that was
So
close.
it went in.
Very good.
Okay. I reckon I can probably... I should just shoot, shouldn't I? I shouldn't risk it. I can always reload later.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm going to
You
shoot
might
that.
get, well, there's a
some-
reload here as well.
I've got some
yeah,
ammo as
great.
well that I can give you if you want it.
Oh, I can use that. That's fine.
So Dom's shooting again.
Bang!
Hey! So those 2 go. This resolves.
Yay!
Which means, Dom, you get to... We take away this, and you get to do 2 search actions. And you also get to upgrade.
You're now open-minded.
So we are going to do this first. So
I'm
Dom,
not closed-minded anymore.
you get to look at these cards over here. And you get to
Proud of you, buddy.
I'm super powered!
choose a special ability, and you're going to put that special ability over your
cool.
mission tracker.
I'm going to take Ferocious, because I think
Yeah.
that probably makes more sense.
Yeah, take whatever one is like best for you, I think.
Yeah. So I'm no longer closed-minded, I'm ferocious.
Perfect.
Fierce.
Fierce.
I'm fierce. And then you get to do the search actions, Dom, as well. So you can take this, you can take an item, you can look at you can flip over any of the unrevealed ones.
Oh, yeah. Well, we may as well clean up here, right?
Yeah.
This nail bomb is a throwable item. That's pretty good.
Yeah.
Instead of rolling, discard to pass a sneak check.
Yeah,
Oh, that's
they're
pretty
good,
useful.
yeah.
So we'll definitely take that, and then I'll just take a random item from the stash.
Wait.
What?
Should we not reveal that if we're going
Yeah,
to
I
the
mean, we
sewers?
could just
Oh,
reveal
yes,
this.
absolutely. Yeah,
Should we reveal
that.
this? We'll reveal this. It is an event, which is good. That's out.
Thank God you revealed that.
Phew.
Oh, thank God.
Well done. And now, Dom, we also flip this over because the location is clear. This says discard any remaining threat tokens at this location, discard any remaining cards in the stashed item deck at this location without looking at them, but you already took it, so that's fine because it was resolving that. And now we flip this over. As a group, you may immediately take the following bonus actions. Restore 2 HP to each survivor at this location.
Sorry.
Draw 1 item.
Oh, don't mind if I do.
Do we all do that?
This is just Dom, because Dom is there.
Binding. I've run out of item slots.
So you probably have to discard it.
Could
then,
you
'cause
just
it's- you could eat that. And
I'll
then-
eat my snack bar. Eat my snack bar to pick up my tape.
Lovely. There we go.
Get an extra HP. I'm nearly back to full.
And then use the workbench. Upgrade and fully reload, or just fully reload 1 ranged weapon in the inventory of 1 survivor. So you have the shorty,
Which cannot be upgraded.
but you can reload it.
It was actually empty as well.
Oh, yes, it was. You're
So-
quite right.
But you can reload it for free.
yeah,
So there you go.
Thanks.
And then this discards at the end of
Very
that
nice.
round. Which means we have now cleared downtown.
Great.
We can still go back there and use the camp at a later point, but for now, I say we do this last because this could be quite thrilling or exciting.
Yeah, I agree.
It could be pretty hard.
Yeah.
But it might also be fun.
Yeah.
So we're going to do this, the suburbs.
Yes.
Does anyone want to lead the way? Anyone feeling
No,
particularly...
my next thing's listen check.
Anyone? I'll go because I've got
You're-
13 health.
Okay, wonderful.
And I'm going to
What
try
is your
and sneak.
final objective?
To pass a sneak check.
Oh,
Yeah, okay, so we're going to do this. There might not be a sneak on here,
I
so...
answered that for you, Tilly.
That's all right. I'm happy to have you in my
Sorry,
corner.
I'm speaking on Tilly's behalf here. I'm Tilly's lawyer.
Okay. On the night start. I can't speak.
would you like to speak on Tilly's behalf now? That would be helpful for us.
Guilty.
I'm on camera. On the nightstand of this basement bedroom, you find a blood-smeared journal.
Oh.
Hesitant to read at first, you are soon engrossed by its brutal honesty. The tattered pages reveal a life of great hardship, and you learn much about survival against seemingly impossible odds.
Wow.
Good.
That's
Sisterhood
lovely.
of the Travelling Pants.
Lovely and beautiful. Really doesn't help me resolve my loneliness, but easy game. We can discard a threat token and then search.
Oh, it's a freebie.
It's a freebie.
Wicked.
Yay.
Lovely freebie. Okay, so we get a search. The only searching what would you like, sir?
Oh no! I was about to be ruining that I wasn't there, but actually, no, I wouldn't have been able to defeat an enemy, so I wouldn't have been able to defeat him anyway.
So we can search. Do we want to take? We could take 2 items, which is really good, or we could look at this and help out over here.
Does anyone need to reveal a stashed item at this point now? An unrevealed?
With checks.
So
Yeah,
maybe
I
it's
need to-
worth
Having a
doing
look.
that.
I think just grabbing 2 items might be good, because Sully, if he resolves this, can look at this and then take it if it's good, or
Get evented though.
yeah.
That's the only issue.
Do we think just like 2 items might be good because we can start? What we don't have at the moment is health kits.
Also,
Yeah.
I think it's
Okay,
unlikely there are any events in that middle one now because we've actually lost 2 events from that middle one. Because the very first one that was shown
Oh, it was an event,
was an event
yes.
from there, and then we just shown another one.
So how many events
we're
have we
okay.
seen overall of what are the numbers? 8 and 5.
We've seen at least 3
And there's like 1 card that goes back in the deck. So the items that we've drawn.
because you had one and then the 2 were there, so there's 2 events left,
Yeah.
which are probably both in there, right?
Possibly, yeah.
Because
Possibly.
if it's number 1 and we've all cleared both of these, and there's 2 cards left, those would both be events.
Oh, so in which case I don't want to touch that.
I've been playing a lot of Bookshot Roulette,
Yeah,
and it makes you think about the odds, you know.
But we can reveal them and discard them.
Yeah.
And then if it is an item, we can take it on a later turn.
Yeah.
This is quite good though. This is a brick, which it allows you to, instead of rolling, you can discard this to pass a sneak check. And
you
this
can
is a
use
bottle,
that.
which is instead of rolling, discard this to pass a sneak
we can-
check. We can just do this and immediately
Amazing.
you can
become
Incredible.
better people.
Incredible.
Are you okay with that?
Yeah, please.
Just
I would
throw in
love that.
stuff.
Thank
Just
you so
throw in
much.
stuff is all you needed.
Yeah, it's all I needed.
I'll
It's
pass
like
mine
lob a brick and
the
I'll be
real
less
way.
ruthless.
Throwing stuff is
What's your- what is
all
yours?
I'll pass mine the real
Oh, you
way.
need to do a listen.
I'll
Okay.
roll for mine. Thanks.
But that means this location is also now clear, so we're going to flip this over and resolve this. As a group, you may immediately use the following bonus actions. Use medical supplies. Restore 2 HP to each survivor at this location.
I'm at full.
Scavenge. Draw 3 total items. 1, 2, 3.
Love items.
And then we can obviously give any of these to Sullivan when we get there as well. So this is sugar. Sugar plus explosive equals smoke bomb. This is
I
a
think
brick.
it equals snap, crackle, and pop.
Instead of rolling, discard to pass a sneak check, and then also
Sugar
ammo.
puffs.
So Tilly, you don't have any ammo in your gun currently, so we could give Tilly the
Yeah,
ammo.
and I have a spare, so that's
Yeah,
good.
and I don't need ammo for what I do.
Thank you.
And do you want these? Because you haven't had anything else. But then we also have the workbench. And use the workbench and you can upgrade and fully reload, or just fully reload 1 ranged weapon. So one of you can upgrade your revolver, because I can't upgrade my bow.
Maybe you, Ash, because you're better at combat than me, right?
I'm just very wise. I'm just very,
Okay.
very wise.
And you've got a pipe, which is
I have a wonderful pipe, so if you would like to upgrade your revolver, I've got an upgraded weapon, basically. So if you want to upgrade your revolver,
is that all right?
Yeah, it's fine.
I've got a revolver, so I can upgrade that.
Okay, so the upgraded revolver, here it is. It's the same ammo capacity, same fire rate, but if you hit, it discards 3 dice.
Huge. That is huge. So I discard this.
Discard that, you take that, and you reload it, which means you now have 2 shots with that as well, because you have that ammo.
Nice.
That is huge.
I've realised with this nail bomb,
Yeah.
I can use it in combat to throw it, and if I hit, it gets rid of 2 dice, but I can use it instead of rolling to discard to pass a sneak check, and with my switchblade, if I succeed in a sneak check, it removes an additional thing.
Yeah, so you can combo those 2
Combo
things to get rid of a
those.
couple of
I'm
dice.
going to save that until we get one of those clickers again.
Okay, Sullivan Brown, you are going to take on this chapter card
I am indeed.
on your own. So it's all right.
Is it all right, Sullivan? Is it all right, Sullivan? Sullivan, speak to me.
I don't know if all right is the word.
Sullivan! Are you in the sewers?
This is a good description of how I'm thinking about it.
Bum for a face!
Oh, you've got to face a clicker.
Oh dear.
You could bypass it, Sullivan.
They're not as tough as they look. I survived.
Survivorship bias right there.
Yeah.
true.
And we did read a really heartwarming novel on surviving before
Yeah.
we came over here.
That is
Well, the reason
It
you
really
survived,
opened my mind to being ferocious.
well, the reason you survived it though, Dom, is because you stood at the back and used all the ammo in your gun.
Yeah.
Sullivan doesn't have any ammo in Sullivan's
have
gun.
any, just
Just a plank.
a plank.
We can all
I think you
rewrite
should take it
history
on.
to make
Well, What is it?
People
What does
look
the text say?
So it says, there is a piercing screech from the darkness ahead, and you suddenly find yourself face to face with a clicker. Begin combat. Yeah, so if it's solo, is that 4 dice that I'll be facing?
That is yes, but it's 7 dice that you'll be facing.
Oh, 7 dice I'll be facing.
And you'll be taking 3 damage at the end of every turn.
I think I would have to bypass
So let me give
this.
you the 2 options that there are. One is to withdraw. Withdrawing would immediately discard the dice that this clicker has, leave it there face up, and we don't discard a threat token. We would just move on a day, and then we could all join you and take on the clicker together. But if we took on the clicker together, obviously we would have 3 dice times every single person, and an extra 4 because we're going to get a threat dice now. Oh my god! The other thing you can do is you can choose to bypass. Bypassing, you will take 2 damage. You'll remove the threat token. We'll remove the card, but we will add one of these boss tokens. And the boss tokens will come into play when we actually face the boss. So the boss card will say a number of dice that we have to resolve based on the number of players in the game, plus whatever these tokens say. Some of the tokens are like add 1 dice, add 2 dice, add 3 dice. Some are you don't get a listen or a sneak round in the combat. They just block those things. So they're not actually too bad to take like a couple of them, I don't think. It's just we don't want to be ending up in a position where we have to take 6, because if we take 6, we lose the game.
Right.
But with the other thing we also do is we lose a day if we place one of these. So we would move this token here, which means we've got 1 less day to do the whole thing in.
Well, then am I better off withdrawing? Because although we still have to defeat it altogether, it'll be...
We might stand a chance.
Yeah.
We've got lots of
We'd have to
weapons.
have basically what we could do is anyone who doesn't have good ranged stuff stay back. And use the medical supplies or go somewhere else and use like the ammo stash, because you could actually go and use this ammo stash while other people take on the clicker.
The better thing to do, yeah. I think that might be the best thing to do.
Sullivan is going to withdraw, which means we flip this over. We don't remove this, we don't remove this, this all remains, but we all know what we're going up against now. Which means we end the day, this moves on. We add threat in all of the locations, so we're going to add some threat here.
Oh, I feel so
We're going to add
threatened.
threat here and here. Day 5 on the journey to Jackson. We all have decisions to make, first of all, because we do need to travel. I'm going to be traveling to here, the sewers. So Tessa's going to go up here. Are you coming with?
Yeah.
You're coming
Hell
with?
yeah.
Are you coming with?
I'd love to come with.
Tommy's coming with. Bill, you coming up?
I'll come to the sewers, please.
Bill's coming up to the sewers. Sullivan, you have a more interesting choice because you could potentially go to this camp over here and reload your weapon.
I think that's a good
while
shout.
we take down this clicker.
I think it makes a lot of sense, because then when I do the thing on my own, having a fully loaded hunting rifle is super useful, so that'd be really good.
So Sullivan's going to go here. So decisions-wise as well, I'm assuming you're going to use the camp action. So we're going to do the...
You have to do the camp action.
So reload that mighty big gun.
Oh, I will.
There we go.
Stick something in your big banger. Oh, stop it, you're filthy.
So Sullivan has reloaded his big banger, and we're all going to take on Cabbage Head, I assume. Unless anyone wants to use the medical supplies. How's everyone doing now? Oh, we're actually all quite good.
I'm in pretty good nick, actually, yeah.
We're actually all within 3
I mean, I
packs.
could use it, but it would just be a bother to go there and back again. I want to do the fight.
Yeah, well, there's one here as well, if you want to.
No.
We've been doing our self-care in the apocalypse. We've been having our bubble baths.
This is it. So we are going to fight this potato-faced chap, which means we're going to have threat level number of dice, which is
Threat level midnight.
4 dice. We are going to have 2 times might for every single player in this fight.
What?
There's a lot of dice in this, guys.
That's not good.
And we're going to have 1 dice per player, so we're going to have 4 more dice.
Oh,
So,
bloody hell.
Tilly, roll those.
Okay.
Dom, you rolled
sort
those
of
already?
rolled those already when you tossed them into the thing.
Oh,
So
did I? So
I
you
took
just
them as rolled.
decided.
Would you like me to roll them again?
You can do what you like.
Well, they're not great, so I might roll them again.
Cheatery. Charcuterie.
It's come out exactly the same. Or almost exactly the same.
Okay.
This is what we're looking
It's
at.
not
right?
horrendous, though.
That's really quite bad. A lot of dice.
But you know what?
They're all fists at least.
I could sneak, use my nail bomb to succeed on the sneak, and then use my switchblade to remove an additional die from the sneak attack.
Oh, I will be sneaking.
I will
think.
be sneaking
I
as
will
well.
be listening.
Okay, so Ash, you want to kick us off with a little listen?
I'll have a little
for it.
ear to the ground, nose to the grindstone, gun to the clicker.
Find out the goss.
Get
Let's
the
have a listen.
sweet tea for us, Queen.
Oh, and that's a success!
Tommy Wiseau!
Tommy Wiseau.
Take that away from me. Thank you.
Oh yeah! Because you succeeded on the listen, which means
it's
you
like-
get a special ability!
Yay. Which was the whiz-base one?
You're breaking my heart, Lisa.
You're tearing me apart, Lisa!
I did not hit her. I did not. Oh, hi, Mark.
Oh, hi, Mark.
Hi, Mark.
Hey, doggy.
So, Tommy Wiseau, you do get to change some of these dice.
Oh, you're talking to me?
Yes, because you succeeded on your whiz.
Tommy Wiseau. Okay, so what can I do?
You can flip them
Well,
over
get
to
rid of
better
those
side.
dots,
Two.
yeah.
Yes, we can do 3 of them.
Oh, I like the one whiz. I might just make them 3 whizzes.
Well, you're good at whiz. So
Yeah.
that's
So if
okay.
you're good at whiz,
I'm going to
do
give it triple whiz.
Cool.
Would you like me to change some to kun for you guys?
I think we'll probably be okay because we're going to do some sneak
We're going to do
attacks
some
first.
sneaking. Don't worry about
So
us.
sneakings, I'm going to discard this brick to automatically pass a sneak check.
Me too, bestie.
I'm going
Nice.
to discard a nail bomb to automatically succeed in the
Okay,
sneak
so
check.
we've all snuck, which means also that Tilly and I have both achieved our final mission, which means
wow.
we
Great.
also get special abilities.
Hey.
Oh, thanks.
We're nearly all there.
do you do some damage with your nail bomb?
We both have cunning,
I-
right? So
yeah,
we both
choose.
want.
Oh, does it?
I'm happy
like,
to
just
have
sneak
either the
damage?
one that's like the stealth reroll
Yeah.
or the attack reroll one, where it's like if you roll a melee or a ranged one, because getting a ranged one for me on a sneak attack is really useful.
Oh, well, you take that one then.
Yeah.
If you're, yeah. That'll give me time for my brain to read.
Okay, so I've
Words.
become
She
stealthy.
says not looking at the cards.
I'm no
I was informing the audience of what I was doing. darling.
such dry eyes.
I'm going to read them with my eyes closed just to give my eyes a break.
So I'm stealthy, which means on a sneak round, when making a sneak check, if you fail, you may re-roll the dice once. So the chances of me succeeding on a sneak roll are pretty good because there are, I believe, I just have a lot of cunning, so it does make it a bit easier. Combat round, when taking the melee action, if your first roll includes cunning, you may roll again and choose which of the 2 results to apply. So
Oh,
Nice.
and just to update on mine, because I just kind of took it and then did my thing.
Yeah.
It's exactly the same as that, but for wisdom. So when making a listen check, I can re-roll, and when I roll a wisdom on a melee, I can choose which of the 2 results apply.
Lovely.
Nice.
So are you?
I'm more fighty.
You're more fighty. So which one should I leave for you?
I would say probably relentless would be the one
Relentless?
to be left for me.
Yeah, that was
What
the
is
choice.
ammo dice or hit dice?
Ammo dice are these white ones. Hit dice is this one.
Oh,
So you get to re-roll those every time, basically.
Oh, that's
I
good.
think
Yeah.
I'll take that one then. I'll
Lovely.
leave
Yeah.
you the melee one.
Now, Laurie, because I have my switchblade, I get to remove an additional die when
Lovely.
making a sneak attack.
Yeah, so we're making so let me go through the rules of sneak attacks. So if you are melee sneak attacking, because now if you succeed on a sneak check, you become hidden. We are now all hidden. And we choose our attack from here. Melee attack automatically hits and automatically removes 1 dice.
Oh, great.
Yeah, and so if you do the shiv, you get to remove an extra 1 as well. If you choose to ranged attack, you make a ranged attack roll using your weapon. For instance, with my hunting bow, I will roll 1 of these, and if I get a hit, I get to remove 3 because the hunting bow has a special sneak attack ability.
Nice.
So Tilly, you choose if you're making a ranged or a melee. The reason you would probably reason to make a melee in this situation is because you get a free dice, and then if you make ranged attacks in the regular rounds, you don't take damage back from the clicker. So you could.
But we want to get rid of these dice, right? And I've got quite a lot of health.
Yeah, but you could still get rid of 1 dice now and then shoot next turn and get rid of 3 dice anyway, and
That's
you
what
wouldn't
I'm
take
gonna do.
damage back. So it's the most efficient way to not take damage, if you know what I mean.
Okay.
That's what I'm going to do, I think.
Okay, I'll shoot
Stab
in
now,
that
shoot
case.
later.
You're gonna stab now.
Stab
Yeah,
now,
I think
shoot
stabbing.
later.
I think same thing for you. I think
Yeah.
melee attacking now, just taking 1 dice and then shooting on your next turn, on the actual combat turn, is good.
Yeah, let's do it then.
Okay, but I'm going to shoot because I've got the bow, and that's what the bow does. So you both get to remove 1 die.
I get to remove 2.
You get to remove 2 because you spend your shiv.
What, should we get rid of 2 fists?
Yeah, I mean the fists.
we've got
The
plenty
pool
of
of
them,
fists is huge. Which one would you like, Tilly?
I'll take any. I'll take one of the fists because there's a lot of fists.
Okay, cool. And then I'm going to roll this, and it's going to go well. There we go. Okay, so I might just take 1 of each.
Yeah, nice.
Yes.
Okay, so that suddenly goes from like 16 dice down to just 9. So we just need to get rid of 9 dice
We nearly halved
in
it.
this combat.
Wow.
Okay, folks. So we are now fighting. What do you want to do? I'm going to do a melee because that's all I can do. Ash?
Do I have to get rid of one of my planks?
No, you didn't use a plank there.
Okay.
I'm going to do my revolver first and then pipe second.
Lovely. Okay, so Ash is going to shoot. So spend an ammo. Tilly, are you going to shoot?
Oh, yeah, bang, bang.
Bang. So you spend an ammo as well. You get one of these dice. Tilly, you can have that dice.
All right.
I will also shoot, please.
Tom's going to shoot. Take one of these. And I'm going to melee like a brave boy.
So close.
Up close and personal.
Lovely shot.
Tilly
Bang.
hits, so that's 2.
I missed. We missed.
Okay, well, I'm going to take 3 damage here, folks. Unless... Oh, just a fist. Okay, so I get rid of one of these. Tilly, you're going to get rid of 3 because you hit.
That's
your things
huge.
upgraded. Brilliant.
What do we want to do?
I forgot
Two
about my
of these.
ferocious ability. I should really be doing melee because I get to do 2 of that result if I single or crit.
Oh, yes.
Pretty useful.
I think
Do
those
you
three are
still
good.
like some wisdom left?
No, that's good. I've got might as well. It's just cunning that I'm less good on.
Yeah, 2 and 1 is
2 and
perfect,
1.
I think.
Let's
Okay,
get
cool.
rid.
So you guys all shot as well, which means you don't take damage back from this clicker because it's not in range, but I do take 1, 2, 3 damage.
Ooh.
So if you guys could help clean this up, that would be great. Let's fight again, shall we?
It's
Melee this time for me.
yeah, melee.
I'm going to punch it.
You're
With my
literally
ferocious-
punching a clicker in the head.
What are you gonna
Ferocious
do? Are you gonna
ability.
melee?
I guess I have to. I've got no ammo. Oh, I could reload, but I feel like that's not
Oh no.
So reload is a
useful at this point.
yeah. So reload is a free action. Do you not? Oh, you don't. It's not a hit. So
No, I think it's reload. I can reload if someone else attacks.
as long as someone else attacks.
Yes, but
that's
I
it.
would not be contributing, and I feel like I should contribute by hitting it because we might kill it.
We could
in one round.
if me and you hit and
Yeah.
spend 1 durability, we can
could
kill it
finish
without
this.
taking any more
Yeah.
damage.
I think that's
I
worth
have
it.
hit it,
Yes.
and I have this
Amazing.
sting.
Crit!
Tilly's hit it. I've hit it. So that means if Tilly and I both spend 1,
Yeah,
we can clear all 5 of these dice.
amazing.
C'est magnifique. Well done, everybody.
Okay, so that means we put the
You're
clicker
not
in the
so
bin. We get rid of this guy, and we can do the actions. So we get to do search actions now. We could take items. We could look at the stashed item. We could look at the stashed item and then take the stashed item. What would you like to do?
We could also lose a day and add a boss token to take 4 actions.
We've not taken any boss tokens yet, so we could. I mean, we probably want to do that like towards the end.
Yeah.
If we're not put a load of boss tokens in, we could lose a day and do the thing and then get loads of items just before the end.
Yeah, I think these are from logic. These are probably 2 events, is what we discerned. So if we're going to reveal them,
Should we just get some
very
item
good.
cards?
Working it out.
well, it might not be. I could be wrong. But from
You
what
just said it so
I'm gonna
confidently that
blindly
we
trust
trusted
you,
you.
though.
Yeah.
I just trusted it. I was
Yeah.
like, she's right.
She's right. That's exactly what I
That's
thought
exactly
as
Ash
well.
knows what she's talking about.
I could do with getting a proper melee weapon because I'm going to have to start. I'm going to have to start using my ferocious
start
abilities.
whacking stuff.
But I could do with.
So we could flip it and see. We could also just gain intel like here,
Yeah.
and then get an item.
Why don't we just flip them both here? Because if they're both events, then they're gone anyway, and we don't have to wonder.
Okay, let's do that. Yeah. Well, let's not live with.
It's not like
There we
There we go.
Great.
One.
So we
And
gained
we're going to flip this
intel.
one as well.
Yep.
There you go, Ash. You were perfectly right.
Buckshot roulette, baby! You have to know the odds!
What is
Always
this
listen
game?
to Millman.
It's just a little game where you have to shoot a shotgun at someone and shoot it at yourself until there's no bullets left and live.
In real life.
Yes.
It's a great
Growing
rule.
up in the Midlands.
I get to reload my hunting bow for free. That is one of his actions. Does not
Ooh.
require ammo to reload. Cannot be reloaded during combat.
That's
And then we are going to move on unless anyone wants to take any more preparation actions, which are use item, trade, reload, craft.
I'd like to use an ammo, please, and
Yes.
reload my revolver.
There's a revolver
good.
ammunition
Samesies,
for you.
please.
1 ammunition for your revolver.
Thank you so much.
You're welcome.
Does anyone have a blade they're not using?
No, we
No,
need
I've
to,
just
we
got
need
my
to
plank
gather
done.
some items. I've just got my plank.
Just got my plank done.
You can have a brick if you want it. It's for sneak attacks. But you can use it in
I think I'll
combat.
get rid of that because that's.
You know, I could. That would be useful for me because then I can keep using my switchblade.
Yeah, there you go.
Can you
Thanks.
use it in combat as well?
You can choose to use it to pass a sneak check, or if you don't do that, you can throw it in combat to to basically use it like a gun.
Lovely.
The brick gun.
So, it's a new day. Yes, it is. We flip all of these over, and then the choices are the same. So, Sullivan, would you like to join us in the
Yeah,
sewers?
please.
Lovely.
Come on over.
Does anyone need healing at all?
No, I'm
only 1 hit point
I'm
off
only-
top.
I'm 2
only
off,
one
so I could go and get the health stone here. Send it.
Yeah, well, this is. I'm concerned about my health. But
Oh, you might want to
should
go
go
down.
heal.
Go and get
probably go
heal
see a
yourself.
doctor.
yeah, so we
We'll
could
do
either
that.
do it. So if Ash, you want to heal, we could do this, and you 3 could take on the challenge if you want
Yeah.
to.
Yeah.
And then
Up
you
for
go
that?
here and get this one.
Well, I don't need to go. If I get 2, then I'm fine.
Yeah, so-
That one does it.
Oh,
for
this for 2 people?
Yeah,
Yeah, or I could go and get that one on my own, and then if you want to do the chapter, it's up to you.
Yeah, I just think we should get this one because otherwise we're going to move too far away from it. So I think you should definitely go and heal.
Yeah.
And then we can do this all together.
And then we can do
and
that.
then-
Some people can do that before we leave.
Yeah.
Okay, cool. So I'm going to move then at the beginning of the day. Tess is going to go down here. I'm going to choose to use the camp item. So I'm going to do that. Flip that over.
You didn't do it.
Just trying to do less
A
cancelable
notorious
stuff. So I've moved up to 12 HP. Are you guys going to take on the Sewers?
Yes.
doing the chapter?
Yes.
Please.
Okay, cool. So who would like to take the lead?
I think the child at our front has
The
the most
healthy
health.
child.
Has the
we'll
most
go
health.
for.
Go forth, healthy child.
No
longer lonely, now healthy.
I'm doing this for you. If I die, it's on you.
Admittedly, Ellie is the healthiest person
Yeah.
in the whole
In the
world.
whole
It's
world.
true. Oh no, they don't look friendly. In the dark passage ahead.
You.
Ooh! You hear the sound of rapid footsteps splashing through the filth towards you. Runners!
Fucking runners.
You must
Joggers.
roll
Yeah. On the
eyeball.
canals, always on the canals.
Yeah.
You must roll eyeball or a crit in 1 attempt.
Okay, so this is good for you. This is good that you're leading because you've got cunning.
Ah.
Oh, thank God you were
So Tilly, you're going to try and roll a cunning.
Okay, so I need to roll an eyeball or a crit. Here we go.
Okay, so that means you dip clear of the runner's wild lunge, begin combat.
Oh.
I mean, it's good. It just means you would take
don't take
2
any
damage
damage.
immediately.
Oh, that's sorry.
So there are 4 people in this combat, which means there are 3 dice, first of all. For the threat level is 3. There are 4 dice here for what's being added, and then I'm going to add 4 might dice.
Oh, it's skew with.
Oh, that's
I shamed it into going flat.
that's not what we.
It's not ideal.
It means that we have to get rid of both symbols essentially.
At the
both
same
things
time.
at the same
Oh my
Yes.
God, this is a terrible draw.
Oh god, yeah. So a listen here
It's like
might be
double dice.
good for you guys.
We
Well,
can't.
I can
But you
sneak.
can't listen, yeah.
Oh, we can't listen or sneak.
So probably
Oh, well, there we are.
the good thing you can do is shoot, which will remove these dice because you have currently 5 mights, 1 cunning, and then you have a ridiculous combination of 2 might wisdoms, 1 might cunning, and 2 wisdom cunnings.
2 whiz-cuns.
2 whiz cuns.
I will shoot.
Okay, so Dom's going to shoot. The good thing about shooting as well is you don't take any damage back because they're going to do 1 damage back at the end of each round if you melee attack them.
Oh, that was a bit
So Dom
embarrassing.
shoots.
that time.
What's everyone else doing?
Close. I'm not embarrassed at all.
I'm embarrassed for
Shot!
Oh, fantastic! I think I'll hit it with my plank.
Okay, so you're going to roll
Go
that.
for that.
I can remove 2, right?
Yes.
So let's get rid of those
Oh,
2.
it's an eyeball.
Well, you can still take it.
Oh, I can
That's
still
an
take that
eyeball.
out.
You can
Okay,
take
great.
an eyeball
Yeah,
out.
yeah.
I'm going to use pipe.
Pipe.
Oh, and if when you're taking the melee action, your first roll includes a whiz, you may roll again and choose which of the 2 results to apply.
Okay, go for it.
Because we don't need whiz.
Yeah, well, you do still need whiz to remove these things, and the reason you would take that result is because it's a block, so you
Yeah.
won't take damage back.
You may roll again and choose which one of the 2 results. Yeah, okay.
You got whiz
So
or
if we remove a whiz, that turns just to a fist, right?
No, we have to use both symbols at the same time to get rid of it. So
Wow.
if Tilly rolls a fist, though, you could remove that one, then you could spend a pipe action to get rid of an extra dice.
Cool.
So Tilly, what are you going to do?
Shoot them with my gun.
So okay, so
Lovely.
shooting for you is one of these, and it'll cost you one of
Because
those.
I can't sneak, can I?
No, you can't.
No, because they've seen us.
Hey.
Yeah.
So Tilly is going to remove 3 dice here.
Oh.
So we want to get rid of these
Yeah.
annoying ones, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
So
See?
Ash, your roll
I missed.
doesn't do anything, but I would still take the one that was wisdom because then you'll block now.
Yeah.
So because everyone blocked except Sullivan,
Yeah, yeah.
you'll take 1 damage here.
Okay, that's not too bad.
Not too bad, not too bad. And actually, look at that Like you've smashed through that.
Yeah.
So what's everyone doing on the second round?
Melee.
I'm going to hit with my plank again, I think. And I got a biff and a whiz.
Yep. And then
Got a biff.
I'm going to melee.
I'll hit them with my plank. Hit me! Hit me! Hit me with your plank.
Oh, you just had a big look at them.
okay, so Sullivan has hit.
My eyes are big enough to do it, aren't they, Sullivan?
You could spend on your durability of your pipe to do 2 more.
Lovely
Ash and
guys.
Sullivan. So you could finish this on this round if you both spend durability because you've both hit 2, removing 2 of them. Sullivan, if you spend a durability on your pipe, you'll remove an extra dice.
Oh.
And if Ash does it, she removes 2 more.
I just really
great.
like my pipe.
Well, then you can keep it. I'm not saying you have to.
I'm going to spend it because
Sullivan's spending though.
does that
So
mean
now it's all on me. Yeah.
presumably I've lost my
Yeah.
plank?
So now you do. Yep. But
that's fine.
That has resolved it. So you've done that with
Nice.
no more damage. Keeping your health topped up is very good in this game. So we're going to move that on. We gain one of these. Goodbye. And the same thing happens again. We can loot. So you can either gain items. You could look at this crafted item over here. We can't take anything else. So
Could I take an item, please?
You can't hold any more items.
Greedy,
you're so greedy. You've been holding on to this brick for ages.
Yeah, but I want something. No, I can't because I'm after a melee weapon.
Sullivan's got no item.
Sullivan and Tilly don't have any items. Sullivan's also just used his plank bravely.
Well, he had a plank and he's got a gun.
What I'm saying is, I'm looking for a melee weapon, which I
I know
can
what you
put
mean.
in,
I
and
know
if
what you
I get something that's an item, then I'll give you one.
And
Well,
then
we can
more
draw
likely
and
to
distribute.
Yeah, so you
Yeah,
can draw.
that's what I'm
So you
saying.
can draw 2 items here and then distribute them as you see fit.
Yeah,
Exactly.
let's
do that.
draw a couple
Sure.
of items and then.
This is the problem. This is how it gets you the apocalypse because you start squabbling over who wants to hold
it's
the brick.
Now, see,
Suddenly, it's like really important who's holding the brick, who's got the conch. Like fucking hell, you're not holding
well,
the speaking
actually-
rag.
this has worked out quite well, I think. I don't want either of these, but the alcohol could be combined with the rag to make a health kit or a Molotov.
Oh,
Nice.
You can't give that to me because I'm not there yet, so someone has to hold that.
Someone's
for me.
going to have to look after that. We've also got a bottle, which is throwable, which again, much like the brick, can be used in combat or can be used to pass a sneak check.
Why don't you keep
you
that
want
for your
one of
shiv
those?
and give
Well,
me
I
the
think
binding?
you'd be better off with it now because you.
I am
You're-
sneaky though.
Are you already sneaky?
Yeah. I've got 4 cunning. You've only got 2 cunning, so you could
maybe that's
you could get a
actually better
free
and I can
sneak.
become-
there.
I
I
hate to
could
be
become
the Dom should have everything person, but with the switchblade, automatically winning on a sneak means that we can take an extra dice off. So if he loads up on the sneak attack passes,
Can I
If
see
he-
the switchblade, please, Dom?
Yeah.
So if you trade with me something else, you have.
Yeah.
The only other thing I've got is binding.
Oh wow, you just keep it forever.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
It's pretty good,
That's
right?
Really good.
I'll take that and I'll
and you can have some
just
some
be,
goods.
might be able
So
to
that
use it
might
for something
be
later.
and obviously that's good for now. But I think after using
Once I've
that-
used these,
after that,
someone
I
else
think
should
moving
take the switchblade, yeah.
onto Tilly would be really.
No, I think that's a good idea, but I'd quite like to get a melee weapon before I do that.
He's literally holding us at switchblade point. But
then I'm
I'd like to get a
maximising.
melee weapon
Yes, of course,
before I
of
do
course.
that. Okay,
But then I'm maximising my ability. You see.
you are. Yes, that's true.
Maximising your solo sleigh.
Okay, we are moving on. Day 7. Okay, begin the day. I am going to move up here to you guys.
Here you go.
Sure. Thank you. Oh, cheers. Shall I make a health kit more than a Molotov? I think that's probably more useful, isn't it?
Have that in your back pocket.
I'm going to make a little health kit because I think that'll be useful for us. Health kit. Discard to restore a total of 4 HP shared among any number of survivors at your location as a preparation action. Or if you use it in combat, it gets you 2 HP in combat.
That's pretty good.
Which I don't want to use. I think we should use it in prep.
Yeah.
So, the cool thing, what we could do, the problem is we can't move on. Even if we clear this, we won't be able to move. So we're going to have to clear the sewers.
Yeah.
Just because of the way the game is going.
Ew, it stinks.
Does everyone want to do this little combat, or does anyone want to go for a little rest?
I was thinking if me and you go for a little rest, we can get back up to full because we're the only. Oh no, you're
I'm
down
also-
2.
yeah.
Yeah,
I'm happy
so-
for you to do a rest if you want to have a rest, Sullivan. Or I'm happy to do the fight. So.
Maybe I do a rest. Will we be able to move after this one?
No, because we will get a new threat token to take up this space.
How annoying.
Yeah, so what we could do, I'm happy for us all to just, we could also throw all of ourselves at this one
And blitz it and get it done.
Yeah.
And then
Then
we
have a
can move
respite.
on.
and then have a little
Yeah.
rest period. And then on the next turn, some people could take a rest and some people could try it. The problem is he's trying to get Sullivan so he can do his combat.
I don't know whether
resolution.
that's going to be possible at this
Yeah.
point. I think we're too late in the day.
Can't we just put everybody in the camp and then Sullivan just deals with this one?
Well, the thing is, when we split up, what we could do is you could go to one of these other locations for one turn
On my own, yeah.
on your own, and then we could all go the other way.
I'm happy to take the lead if anyone wants, because I've got pretty good health and I'm well equipped.
Build a brave. Go for it.
Build the bear workshop.
Build the bear workshop
You were confronted by raiders.
Oh my God.
Ordering you to hand over your weapons and gear.
of the Lost Ark.
Oh, you should have taken this one, son.
No.
Annoying. Combat special. Begin combat. Combat special. Each time a survivor would take any amount of melee damage this combat, they may avoid it completely by discarding one item or weapon. So you can basically bribe them.
Oh, that's quite good.
We can listen or sneak. It's a group. So we're going to have 2 for the threat level.
2 for threat level.
We're going to have a fist.
Are we all doing this?
Oh, so we have 1 fist per player, so we have 5
right.
fists.
Shit.
Nice
That's
try,
quite bad.
though.
Yeah, so Sullivan probably actually could have done this one on his own, but we couldn't engineer a situation where you could have taken it on. If that was the top card when you went here rather than that clicker,
it
you
was
would
so
cruise
helpful,
this.
yeah.
You could have just bribed them.
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay.
And then it's, 1 dice per player, so
And then
it's,
1 dice per
it's 5
player.
more dice.
5 more dice.
So it's pretty chunky.
Do you want me to roll those?
Yeah, I'll give you 1 more. There you go. Roll those, please, Dom.
Oh, I should
bad rolling, bad. Terrible.
roll these.
Send them this way then. What have we got?
Shit.
A load of doublers?
Suck.
A load of doublers.
Ugh.
You're a piece of work, Dom.
I didn't choose them.
Doubler Dom, they say.
No, they don't.
I'm gonna say.
They say double a dom because I'm ferocious, and if I get a single or a crit, it counts as 2. That's why they call me double a dom, not because I'm
Exactly.
shit at rolling doubles.
It's actually not too bad. It's not too bad.
See?
Not too.
It's not
He's
too
the
bad.
double-ins
It's
coming
not
out.
too bad. Would anyone like to listen or sneak? Listen or sneak? Listen or sneak?
I'll sneak.
I'll listen.
Okay, so we'll do listen first. So listen, Ash. Listen.
What's it? I can't see
It's
it.
whiz.
Thank you.
It's whiz.
It's wisdom, so that's a successful listen.
I'm probably better off listening than sneaking, right?
Well, if Ash listens, Ash can change all the dice.
Don't call me
Oh,
ass.
okay,
Don't
oh,
ever
then
call me
Ash.
ass.
If Ash listens,
Ash listens.
You're absolutely right.
does
You're absolutely right.
anyone
Ignore
listen
me.
back?
So how many can I change?
3.
Oh, 1, 2, 3.
Nice.
3. There we go.
Perfect.
Great.
Great. Wonderful.
Lovely.
Lovely.
Let's move these
Super.
over so we can see.
And then
what
you should be sneaking with all the free sneaky items you've got.
I am sneaking.
you
I am
sneak.
sneaking.
I'm going to
I
sneak. So you're going to sneak for free.
There's my brick.
Do you want to do it last, actually? Because
Sure,
it'll make.
because
We're all saying we're sneaking, aren't we? So
I'm gonna
I guess
sneak,
everyone will take damage if we fuck it up. So let's
Yeah.
try not to.
Here we are. How many do we remove for a successful sneak?
1 or
But I get rid of 2.
I've taken a fist and a whiz.
I've taken a fist and a whiz.
Okay, I'm going to roll sneak. That's not good.
That's not sneaking.
Okay, well we'll get to re-roll though, because I can re-roll once if I fail.
Come on.
Nope, that's not that. So that's a fail on the sneak overall, everyone. So Dom, you have to put those 2 dice back.
Oh, really? Oh, we've all got to
Yeah,
succeed.
We all have to succeed or we all take damage. So everyone who snuck, who did a little sneak there, takes
Yeah.
2 damage. 1, 2.
God's sake, Laurie.
2. And you wasted your item.
That's why I said it's
Then you
Go
took it back.
last.
Then you took it back.
because you'd already done
I thought
it.
you were using it. I think we were using
I mean, it's that you couldn't say. You could have gone last and not used this, so you could have
Yeah.
waited until the last roll.
I think
so
that
let's
would be
say
the best thing.
let's say that you have to say that you were in the sneaking party, so you do have to take the damage. But
Yeah,
let's say
fine.
you don't lose the item because you could have gone last.
Yeah,
on the roll.
exactly. Yeah.
Okay.
Okay, folks. Well, that's
That was
a
rubbish.
bummer. So now we fight
To the death!
to the death.
I didn't. Do I take damage for that?
No, if you didn't
Oh.
choose to do either of those things,
Oh, okay, great.
you're just ready.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
I'm just hanging around.
You're just hanging out.
Just looking at everyone sneaking.
Where are they going?
Well, what are you doing, guys?
I'm invisible!
Laurie, they can hear you.
Ash with an ear trumpet going.
What's going on over here?
Right, great.
Yeah.
Let's biff them.
It's what's the best thing for me to do?
Let's biff.
Just melee, I think. Probably.
I think
I
I'm
might
best
use
off
me
meleeing
gun.
as
well.
I might
That
use
counts-
me gun.
that
That counts as
Block.
2 whizzes.
2 wisdoms
whizzes?
from Dom. Okay, cool.
I'm gonna use me gun.
Crit!
Crit for Tilly, which means you take one and block as well, which is good. Ash is using gun. It's a miss.
I rolled a fist and a whiz.
Fist and a whiz. Fist and a whiz.
Fist and a whiz.
Tilly, you can take any dice you want.
Who have we got in this fight?
And I've taken another whiz.
You've
so-
taken a
I'm
whiz away.
fisty.
You're fisty?
I'm fisty and cunny. Mainly fisty.
Well, should we just even it up a bit?
Yes,
How many
you-
dice can I take?
You can take
Those are
one
good.
dice.
Should I take one of these?
Yeah, I think that's
away?
good.
Yeah.
Okay, so all of these in the bin.
Yeah.
Yeah, brilliant.
Perfect.
Tilly, you don't take any damage. Everyone else takes 2 damage.
Bloody hell.
I hate that.
I've taken damage for ages. I don't
Yeah.
like it.
Okay, and again, and again.
Here we go.
Here we go.
It's pipe time.
Oh, that's
Oh,
good.
Sullivan.
Ooh.
A fist and a block from Sullivan. What
Fist
did-
and an eye from me.
fist and an eye from Dom.
Ooh.
Crit from Ash.
A crit from Ash.
Nothing from me. I've
Nothing
got a
from
whiz.
Tilly. And a fist and an eye from me. Fist and an eye from me.
Fantastic.
And then one from Ash. Which one would you like?
Aye.
Aye. Ash, if
That's a
I hate-
fist.
Oh, sorry. I hate to say if you spend your last one.
I know, I'm not
passes
going
without
to
taking
though,
any
because
damage.
it's too. Unless you. Oh, fine.
just we'll
I'll
all take
smash
2
it.
damage.
Oh, right, yeah. For the good of the group, I guess.
Is it not better if I
Oh,
do
yeah, actually,
it?
if Tilly does it, then.
Because
Oh,
your weapon's better than me, right?
Yeah, that makes sense.
And my
Not better than you,
ability-
better than your weapon. Don't say it like that.
You're so much better than me.
No, your weapon. Your weapon.
Every way. So that this is dead now,
That's
right?
dead, but
Okay.
that was, I think,
Yeah, that was a good
incredibly
choice.
worth
I
it.
did it for my dad. I don't know why I'm Mark Rylance. There we go. Oh, I did it for my
Okay,
dad.
so we do that, we clear that.
clicker.
Same thing again, we get to search. What would everyone like to do, search-wise? Take 2 items?
Two items, I think, and divvy them out.
2
Okay.
items, divvy them out.
Yeah.
I need ammo.
Ah, these are
guys.
both very good for me. So I'll be holding on to these.
That tracks.
You haven't got space in your bag, Bill, you fucking hoarder.
No, it's all
It's actually
good.
very in character.
Yeah.
It is actually. It's perfect.
Ordered a whole town.
It's actually great. What we've got is a built-in health kit or Molotov straight away because we've got alcohol rag and a rag. Alcohol and a rag. Alcohol rag. Alcohol rag. Everyone's doing the alcohol rag. So
I'm all right
who wants
for health,
to who wants
so
to take
I'm
these
okay.
and turn them into something useful?
Yeah, who should we lump them on?
I'm
Well-
okay. I've got 12 health, so I'm okay in the grand scheme of things. Sullivan, you're a little worse for wear.
It's
You're
for
on
holding
10.
more than
It's more,
anything.
yeah, it's more for holding because the good thing about health kit is you can spread that health to anyone else in the preparation phase.
Okay.
Maybe-
I've
it's
got
like- it's
no
basically
items, so
full
I
health.
can hold on to
Then
it. if
Tilly's
you
the
want.
person to give it
Well, you
to
can
who's got
craft
the
them
most.
immediately into one item.
Yeah.
Great. I craft it into a health kit. I craft it into a health kit.
Yeah.
Immediately. Where's my health kit? So how do I get my health kit?
Firebolt. Firebolt.
Lightning bolt. Lightning bolt. Health kit. Health kit.
Okay, we pass the day. We lose that. This moves on though. We gain that back. But we'll clear it if we all work together.
Do these two not
These two
fill up to
also
4?
both get.
Oh my
Sorry to be a knock.
No, you're very good.
No,
That's-
you're absolutely
it's,
right.
it's worth narking for because it is the rules, and they will be screaming in the
Oh,
rules.
the Molotov, you can. It works like the bricks and everything, discard to throw, but instead you place it on the enemy to throw,
Yeah.
and at the start of each round you can roll a hit, and if it hits, it removes a die.
Oh wow.
It's only if you miss that it gets discarded. So
Oh,
it
so it's
stays
the
there
fu- How long
burning.
the burning lasts
Yeah.
for.
Which, so Molotovs are actually.
Yeah, Molotov is easy. Works like brick.
Molotov works like permanent brick.
Brick, but more. You know.
Molotov's actually pretty good if we get another one of those alcohol rags. Might want to think about setting fire to it.
Don't you just miss the old economy before alcohol rags was the thing we all talked about all the time.
Little Quezzy.
I'm brick rich.
Little.
A little quezzy.
I got a little Quezzy
Yeah,
for Sully.
a Quezzy
Quezzy
Quezzle.
for Sully. Should we now step back? Because I'd feel like Sully's not going to get the character
Yeah,
development.
I'd like to see him super jold.
Yeah, I just don't know whether it's going to be really that possible at this point.
If we just
I don't
go,
know whether you can. Can you just travel somewhere and just sit about? Is that possible? I
It's
don't
not
know.
possible. So we have to
So-
be somewhere where we can do an action.
oh, I'm sorry,
so I
I
don't think
totally
it is-
misunderstood.
So, but the thing is, I think the thing we can try is we can go here, we can clear this, and then we can all go to one location while Sully goes to the other one. And there is a chance that it's not a clicker. Like,
I can
there are.
guarantee we'll go somewhere. It'll be like an orphan asks you for money at gunpoint. but the gun isn't loaded, and they don't know what they're doing with it, and then they start crying and walk away, and then Sullivan will be like, "You enter a nest of clickers."
And they hate you.
And they hate you.
They've been waiting
They've got
for you.
pictures of you on the wall that they've thrown darts at.
And you're you're dressed like Bert from Mary Poppins when he's a one-man band.
You look ridiculous.
Running away.
Not only is it loud, it's embarrassing. You shit yourself, you fucking shit. And you probably shit yourself in real life outside the game, you fucking piece of shit.
And as you trip over, and your slide whistle goes.
So, what would we like to do, you fucking piece of shit?
And when you shit yourself, it's loud. Everyone hears you shit yourself.
They all know you've shit yourself, and they've just somehow made it into a live stream. I hate you, Sullivan. I'd love it if that was a really specific, really long card.
Yeah.
You pick it up and it just goes.
It just
all the
keeps
way down.
unfolding.
Well, we have to stay. We can only do this.
A couple of people can stay
I
heal
suppose.
now.
Yeah, maybe me and you, Laurie, because we both have.
Well, we should heal you up so you're ready for your big test.
Yeah.
So this is the only other
final
issue
exam.
with that. So what might be good actually is before you do this, trade your gun to somebody else, because if that allows us to upgrade the gun, they can upgrade your gun, give it back to you with full ammo, and then you
that'd
can
be
go
good.
do the mission on your own.
Can I have it? Because I have the ammo ability.
Here you go.
Thank you so much. And I
Is
have
that, is that smart? I think that's smart.
That's
I think that makes
smart.
sense.
Makes sense.
Because I got no weapon.
No melee.
Yeah.
Get it, girl.
Okay.
Get it,
And then-
girl. Get it, girl.
And then I will go for the heal as well with Sullivan. So Joel and Tess
Oh,
will go for a heal.
kissy, kissy.
There we go. So we get 2 health back, Sol.
Lovely.
So we're doing this fight, are we?
So you're going to do this fight.
Okay.
Who wants to go in?
Who would like to lead the
I'd
way?
love to do
Who's
it.
got the most health?
You're going to lead?
Not me.
Yeah, I don't have the most health, but I just want to do it. Let me in.
All right.
Let me in.
Oh.
You can't put that It's actually okay.
It's Cabbage Grandma.
It's Cabbage Grandma.
You enter the room, there's a clicker in a rocking chair facing the other way.
To be fair, it really is. It's a stalker. Right. You hear a scream from behind and turn too late to avoid the clutches of a hideous stalker. It leaps onto you, knocking you to the ground, and you lose a HP, which strangely I already have done. You kick it off and it disappears, but you can still hear it scampering into the darkness, preparing for another attack. Begin combat. Combat special after the first round of combat, shooting throw actions can no longer be taken.
Great.
And we
so you-
can't sneak.
No, you can't sneak, but you can listen.
I love listening.
So you can listen. So the key with the stalkers is they can't attack you at range, but you only get 1 round of ranged combat, and then they're going to do 2 damage every round.
We don't want that to happen.
We don't want that to happen. However, we only have 2 dice from them regular, 3 dice because there's 3 players in this combat, and then 3
Eyeballs.
cans.
I believe in this team.
I believe in the team.
We got
Oh, it's easy.
I
to
believe in the team.
Sat in the hospital, drinking your tea. Oh, why was I rolling it?
Why did you also
You were also rolling.
Oh my God!
Why was I rolling it? I'm double and dumb. We've gone through this. We knew this would happen.
Blaming his choice to roll things on somebody else.
Oh my God, double a dom, dibs it, up
He's the
again.
one who put his hands out
You
on the
just-
dice.
Turn that round.
I know you did a lie.
What was it? What
I know
was it?
you did a lie.
No, it just span in my
You're a little cheater. You're a doubler and a
did a lie.
cheater.
Was it that one?
Let's just say that one, yeah.
It was one of the
It was a
You can
good
just roll it
lie.
again for fairness.
It was a doubler
It's fine.
though.
It's the same chance every time. Yeah, it's fine.
But
It was a doubler.
It
Let's
was
go
a
with
double.
that.
Okay, we'll go with the
don't
double.
make me an archer because I have to.
You were such a narc.
It comes out. I can't stop.
Yeah,
I
you
love
wouldn't-
rules.
You wouldn't do well under interrogation.
No.
Oh, I would tell them straight away. Let's say.
What do you want to know?
Ash is
It was double the Dom, he did it.
Ash is famously part of the interrogation team
Yeah,
that cut
that's
off their
true.
own fingers. So.
Yeah. I'd be like, do you want to hear about my childhood? I'll tell you.
Please let me go. I'll tell you anything. Stop talking about your life.
Now, Laurie, you said we get a ranged round first. Yeah.
Well, you actually get a listen round first. So if someone wants to try to roll for a listen,
Crit.
it's a critical listen.
Believe
You
it or
can
not.
change 5 of the dice.
My ear trumpet is tuned in. I'll change 5 of the. I'll change these nasties to. We'll have a puncher. Where the?
I don't really need to listen then, do I? If we're changing these.
Yeah, I think it's fine.
I think we can.
You can clear this easy
I can
peasy.
just shoot them, can't I?
You're good at this because you have good cunning,
Yeah.
and then they're good at this.
Yeah, we're good at fist.
So yeah, you do get a ranged attack round if you want to take it. Ash, you can't take it because you haven't got any ammo.
I was thinking about throwing one of these bricks or bottles, but actually they're probably more useful to succeed on sneaks. I may as well punch and hope for the best because I get 2 results if I get. I'm double a dom.
Yeah,
Double it on, so-
double it up.
Ah, rubbish.
The exact one that isn't there.
You got 2 of them though.
Yeah, well,
Tilly,
you
you're
took them away.
shooting.
I'm going to shoot. Ah.
Okay.
Oh, so I can re-roll.
Re-roll.
You can re-roll, yes.
We're
Come
not
on.
good with cabbage grandma.
So that's 2 dice from Tilly.
Oh, and
Okay.
I'll pipe him.
Yes.
Yes,
Okay.
you can
So
take one of those.
and Tilly can take 2.
I'll just take. Should I take one of each?
Yeah.
Yeah, 1 of each.
Makes sense.
Lovely. So that means Dom and Ash are both going to take 2 damage because they melee attacked. Tilly, you don't take anything because you attack from range. However, range attacking is now off the table.
Bit ill, bit ill.
Right, I'm going to bash cabbage grandma.
Bash her head in.
Hey!
That's 1 of each
Yeah.
from Dom.
Fantastic.
Hey!
Cabbage Grandma,
Hey!
what's happening to Cabbage Grandma from Ash?
Oh,
Nothing.
Nothing.
Wait! When taking the melee action,
Oh, yes.
your
You
first
can roll
rolling
again.
includes a thingy.
You roll again. Oh, when you get a whiz in the first roll.
Oh, but it's a shield.
It's a block. That's good. That's
A
good.
shielded whiz.
Okay, so
you
that
right
means these 3 go away. Tilly and Dom both take 2 damage.
2 damage.
Two
damage.
We're so ill.
I'm on 5 hitch points.
Okay, well, if
Christopher
you
Hitch points.
Christopher Hitch. But we can heal you. We can heal you.
We
after
can
this.
heal you.
We can fix you.
You've watched the
Okay.
film Hitch.
We can heal you, we
5
can't
times
fix
in
you.
the apocalypse because it's the only film available.
We don't even actually have anything to play it on. We're just looking at the DVD case and imagining the movie.
We do
Will
one
Smith
last
like this.
bash, are we?
We got it.
Oh, look at that. 2 fists. That is. Counts as. And protected. And another fist.
That's triple fist.
Triple fist. And Tilly, if you could just roll this eyeball, that would be great.
No problem, guys. I got you.
So we remove this, which means we can move on.
I'm covered in my own blood.
We actually also get to the end of this, so we're going to search first, which means we can choose what to do, but probably...
2 Oh wait, maybe we should
Maybe
reveal
we
that
should
one.
search this
Yeah.
stash and get an item, or we could get 2 items. What does everyone feel?
I think searching the stash is good, because then we
Yeah.
know what we're coming up against.
Yeah.
Reveal that
Search, yeah.
stash.
We're going to reveal
Stash
this
item.
boy.
Reveal that stash.
It's a baseball bat! We need it. And then take an item.
Oh, no, I need this.
Item
No, it's,
grabber
it's a
over
bottle.
here.
Anyone want a bottle? You basically get a free sneak, or you can
Good for
throw it in
it's
combat.
Good for Tilly.
There you are, Tilly Bobs.
You want it, Sullivan? You haven't got any items.
No, it's all right. I've got my binding.
Okay. Thank you very much.
I'm going to dress up like a mummy later.
Scare them right back.
Yeah, scare them.
Okay, here we go.
You like
Duct
it.
tape.
Should we find out what's happening?
I hope it's some health.
Okay, as a group, you may immediately take the following bonus actions. Use medical supplies to store 2 HP to each survivor at this location. Oh, at this location. I'm at this location.
Oh, great.
So we all get 2
We
HP.
all get 2
Yeah.
HP.
God.
Very nice.
And scavenge, draw a total of 2 items. So 2 more items.
It's a brick and an explosive.
Oh, can I have the explosive?
Well, it's a crafting material, so we need explosive and sugar to make a smoke bomb.
Yes.
You've got the
That's what
sugar.
I
That's
Perfect.
why I want it.
And then a brick for another free sneak, or you can throw it in combat.
Free sneak is good for me because it will immediately allow me to use my bow.
Yeah.
Your brick.
yeah.
Right, I'm going to swap these 2 for a smoke bomb, please.
Lovely.
And smoke bomb.
Thank you.
And smoke bomb for you.
Thank you.
Lovely
So,
stuff.
gang, for this, we can use it to pass a sneak check or make the enemy's ranged attack value go down. So, would somebody who's good at sneaking like this?
I think you can give it to you or Sullivan and just hold on to it. I think that's fine.
On this one?
Oh, thank you.
It's also
Thank you.
like
That's useful.
cancelling their range attack is really good if we want to do a ranged round and they've got really good damage.
Yeah.
So we clear this, which means we also clear all the threat here.
Yeah.
We move on one day,
Our town's so clear.
and that means we are now able to move to the penultimate series of locations.
Huge.
So it is morning phase. We get to travel. Choices are. You can prep phase. We could also prep phase at the end of the day if we wanted to give Sullivan his gun back.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yes,
If you wanted to
please.
go and do a fight on your own.
That'd be
Did
great.
I get any ammo, or was it just still
Unfortunately, no ammo
Sorry
because
about
of.
that. But it's still got one.
That's something.
We were hoping for the workbench there, but we
Yeah.
didn't get it.
Is there any way to? Oh, we're kind of similar situation here, aren't we?
What,
you
you're
want
after?
8, and I'm on
7.
7.
Yeah. We have 2 health kits, though.
Yeah. And we need 3 more rounds. We actually need 4 more rounds, annoyingly. we're going to have to clear one of these locations fully because we're going to have to do 1, get one back, 2, 3, at least to leave.
Can we just wait a day and use our wait a day to get the items, and then because then we don't waste time?
So if we all use camp actions this round, so if we split up and use camp actions,
that's a good shout.
Yes.
So where are we going to? So we could actually waste a day and not have that fill up.
Yeah, that works.
Very smart. Where would people like to go?
Did you set the giraffe's over there? I want to go see
The
it.
giraffe. There's a giraffe. Sometimes there's a giraffe at the university, just like in the game.
I'll
That's
go.
always nice.
Yeah.
Oh, we go with us.
Well, I'll go anyway.
I thought you were saying, yeah?
I could do with going.
this moment
I'll
in
make a
time.
decision last when you've had a look at what these camps are because I need to heal.
Okay. Well, I'm happy to forage ahead and just look at the camp because that's going to be useful for other people making their decision. So I'll look at this. This is the junkyard. 1 use, draw 2 items, or medical supplies, heal 2. So that's good.
If someone before me goes to the other one, that'd be useful because then I can make a choice about what's
I'll
the
go
best
to
thing
the
for
lakeside.
Ellie goes to the lakeside, and this camp is junkyard, draw 2 items. So we can only have 2 people go here because we can basically do one survivor. Oh, we can't actually have everyone do everything.
There's only one survivor who
Some
can
people
go
are
to
going to
that camp.
so some people are going to have, we're going to have to take on at least one of these things.
No, sorry, when I said wasting a day, lose a day and add a boast token.
A boast token, yes.
So we could do that.
To draw more stuff, yeah.
So we wouldn't be able
That's
to...
only part of the search action though, which comes after.
We'll always have to do 4. But we can clear a location fully, basically.
Yeah.
Which is good because we might get another workbench before we fight the boss.
I could do with getting medical supplies.
So Dom wants to go to medical supplies, so Bill's going to come up here.
So I guess I'll go to the other one.
You happy going over there?
Yeah,
if you go over there, though, you're going to have to take this on your own because Ellie could use the junkyard, but you could try this.
Yeah, I could give it a go. I'll give it a go.
Maybe that orphan will be there.
Yeah.
How many hit points? You on full hit
I'm on
points?
full health.
I think this is your best chance.
This
to
is
do
it.
Yeah.
And you might get a flamethrower at the end of it.
That'd be nice.
Which is really nice.
Oh my
Okay.
god, yes.
So, everyone else, what do we want to do?
Over at the university, I think we should be healing, junkyarding, like braiding each other's hair.
Well, the problem with that is it leaves one person who has to go exploring.
Oh, maybe we should...
Well, so probably better for all 3 of us to go exploring, and I'll just use this health kit on you, Dom.
Oh, great.
Yeah, should we just do that? Is everyone okay with me using the health kit to giveOm 4 health? Or would it be better to give
Or
2
we
health
could
to
do
each
two
of you?
each of two
that's
for each
all
of us.
right.
Two
Yeah.
is probably...
I'll give 2 2s. The Desmonds.
Not to be a hungry hippo for health.
I don't like the way they've laid out the hit points on this thing.
No, the way it goes backwards is kind of annoying.
It keeps confusing me.
I can't count.
But we'll go exploring, yes?
Yeah.
We've decided?
Nice.
Our team's exploring.
Lovely.
Okay.
I'll be exploring.
Sullivan's going to explore. And Tilly, do you want to use this?
Do you want to do this on your own and see if you can get the last card?
I may as well give it a go.
Yeah.
Yeah, let's give it a go.
I think
So,
it's your best opportunity.
Tilly,
yeah.
junkyard, which means you get 2 items.
Okay, let's see what these are for the team.
Oh,
Oh, there's sweet, sweet ammo. I think we'd both like some sweet,
I
sweet
would
ammo,
love
wouldn't
some
we?
sweet seat ammo.
There
That'd
you
be
go. So
so you can
fantastic.
trade with Sullivan, and Sullivan, you can reload that before you go.
Great.
'Cause
So
it's
you're
still,
up to
This is
full
it.
ammo.
this is
Yeah.
still preparation phase, so you can reload
So you can
your
just
gun.
discard that and
Yeah.
get a cube immediately.
Yeah, that'd be the best
Does
way.
it fill
isn't
up to 2?
Yes.
Yeah.
Sullivan's
I think
max
I'll
ammo
do the
capacity.
same.
Okay, great.
This is it, Sullivan. You're going to become super doll.
This is it.
Here we
Sullivan, you have to take the lead on this.
Yeah.
This is like Joel right at the end of the game and the show.
What's the music for Last of Us? Du, 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 du.
I don't remember that.
That's the King and I. Getting to know you. Getting to know all about you.
Well, I feel like I'm surrounded by musical theatre
Getting to
kids.
lie.
You nearly said geeks then. I heard that.
No,
I heard that.
no.
They're actually called gleeks. It's different.
You hear thundering hooves as a group of mounted hunters burst from the tree line,
God.
bearing down on you in a furious charge. Each survivor present must roll hit dice equal to the... Oh, here we go. There's one over here.
This one.
Oh, that one.
That one.
Oh, no. Equal to the threat level, losing 1 HP for each hit roll.
So the reason the hit dice are different is because they actually it's 50-50 chance.
Ah.
The reason you don't want to roll these ones is because the hit is on 2/3 of the sides.
Oh. And so the threat level is...
4.
4. Oh.
So you could lose 4 HP before you've even begun
Yeah.
your combat.
Yeah.
But you won't.
Don't you have a thing that changes the history?
0!
This is it! Super
Oh,
Joel!
he's the
I'm gonna-
comeback
We're going to get
king.
Super Joel!
Just dodging these
Super
bullets.
Joe.
Okay, so Sullivan, this
Joe.
is
My daughter's dead.
4 dice, 2 more dice, and 1 bumhole. So there you go. Those are for you to roll. And one of these little cat's asses,
You got this.
Oh, hello.
or a tea towel holder.
Oh, that's a lot of.
That's horrible, that.
Yeah, and there's no sneak and no listen, so you can't change these.
Oh my
You
god.
can shoot the hell
You
out of
rolled
them.
bad. It's like double a dom over
Yeah,
here.
it was like a double a dom situation.
Okay, but if you shoot, Sully, you can get rid of those ones pretty easily.
Yeah.
It's just if you don't get rid of these in 2 rounds, it's going to be very, very hard for you.
Yeah. What's their ranged attack value, by the way?
2. It's 2 for both.
Because I can use my smoke bomb to make that 0 for 1 round, so I can hopefully, if I'm in a really
Yeah,
difficult spot,
you
I
can
can,
get out
I
of
can
that.
do that.
You can always, you can always withdraw or bypass.
Yeah.
Just taking 2. So you could bypass, just take 2 damage, and not get the opportunity to search here. But we've got rid of the card.
Should there be
Yeah.
8 dice?
Ash, don't do this to me.
No, it's 4 because of this, and then 3 dice here times 1.
But it's solo.
Oh yeah, it is solo. Sorry, I didn't look at the solo. So actually, it's 4. So we need 1 more whiz.
What? It's more if you're on your own?
Crazy.
Apparently so. I guess
Sorry.
it's harder.
What?
Love being a rule narc.
No, it's
This
good to be a
piece of
rule
work.
narc. It's good. It's good.
It's good.
I'm gonna shoot them. I think that's my.
You're going to shoot him to death?
Yeah, that's my hope. I gotta shoot them. I gotta shoot them with my hunting.
Come on, Sullivan.
Yes.
A shot. Yes, lovely.
These 2?
Yes, please.
Get rid.
Come on, Sullivan.
And
So you will take 2 damage back.
Oh my god.
I should probably use my smoke bomb then,
Yeah.
shouldn't I?
Yes.
I'm going to use my smoke bomb so I take 0 damage.
Lovely.
And so I just get to shoot them
Bang,
again.
bang.
Nice.
You got to get out of there, Sullivan.
Oh, but what if I just punch them?
You've got to punch them 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 times, which means you're going to take 12 damage. What's your health on?
It's 14.
14. So you have to hit.
Outwardly.
You would have to hit every. You would have to hit every. You have to hit every single round without fail, and you also have to get 2 extra symbols,
Yeah,
which
that-
is 14 symbols,
Yeah, that's
which
too
is
many.
14 dice rolls, unless you happen to roll the doubles.
Yeah, no, it's too many. I'm going to have to withdraw. No, what a waste of ammo. No.
Oh, you tried. It was valiant.
Yeah, I was never going to do it, really. I think once I went to the sewers, that was me
Well, the
done.
annoying thing is you couldn't have done it at the sewers, and you
I couldn't have done it there.
here.
Yeah.
So like,
So I was just never going to
it's
get
not
it.
in the cards unless you'd drawn that. Like that
easy
one guy.
Yeah. Well, I'm out of here, I guess.
You're gonna withdraw.
I have to.
Yeah.
It's
So-
either that or die.
Withdrawing, which
And then we
means
lose.
yes, we do. What do we get then?
Is it 2 damage and then, or is it the
Withdraw. We can have a look.
exclam?
Oh, that's so frustrating. It was so close.
That was really close. If you,
Yeah.
Everything was going your way.
But to be fair, yeah, it would have been very hard even so.
remove all remaining, flip the withdrawing survivors tokens to their black sides. Unlike when defeating enemy, you leave that stuff where it is. So we don't get anything out of it, but you don't take any. You don't take any more damage.
Oh, okay.
So it's the same as if you'd bypassed, essentially.
Right.
But we don't remove the card.
Right.
So we're now over here. We're going to go.
Yeah.
Who would like to lead the Zave? I've got the most health, so I guess I'll do it.
Sure.
I'm staying. I'm getting medically. Oh no, because you healed me, didn't you? Yes,
Yes.
we're all going. Yes,
You're
we'll
coming.
go.
let's do
So
it.
this is clicker's good.
That clicker in a little jacket.
He's got a little jacket on. Yeah, he's a business clicker. In this gloomy laboratory, you freeze as a patch of broken glass crunches loudly underfoot. A moment later, a clicking sound fills the air.
God.
Choose one option, then begin combat. Charge it or bait it. If we bait it, there's more dice, but it does less damage.
Charge it.
You want to take 3 damage at the end of a round because we're going to be rolling. I'll just give you the visual of how many dice there are.
Thank you.
So there's 4 dice from the threat level, and then it is 2 dice per person. So that's the amount we have to deal with every round, and they'll do 3 damage. Alternatively, we would actually have loads more dice, so maybe charging it is good. The problem is we just don't get a listen or a sneak round though, so we don't get to remove, like I could remove 3 dice with a sneak round. So
and I could remove 2.
Because it's, how many more is it? It's like 3 more.
6 more.
6 more dice.
But we,
6 more
between
dice.
you and me, we'd remove 5 on a sneak, and you can actually succeed on a sneak this time automatically.
Yes, exactly.
But you'd
So-
be adding more. You'd be adding 6 more dice if you did
To the
one where you
overall
could
pool, yeah.
Sneak. So is it worth it? In that
I don't
case?
know. It's just I can't do. I'm going to be doing like 1 damage a round, and I'm going to take 3 damage back. Is the way I'm viewing it. Is like we could do this, add more dice, do this to remove some of them, and then just take less damage generally. We
yeah.
could also just bypass.
We have to face one of them though
We
to
could,
get out.
but we could just no, because we can just if we bypass, we remove the card. We all choose to take 2 damage up front. We remove the card and remove a threat token, but we just bypass this enemy.
Oh yeah, go on then. Why not?
Rather than just risk it. We don't get any rewards for this, but this might be one of the hardest things in this set.
Yeah, and it's
True.
clicker, so yeah, get rid.
Are we going to bypass? We're happy to bypass?
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep, bypass. So we,
just
all
have
take
our
2
supers.
damage. We get rid of this threat token, and we don't get to search. So we didn't gain anything there except removing a card. The day ends.
And that comes back.
That comes back. So we put this
Oh
back.
no, it's not business clicker, it's doctor clicker.
It's Dr. Clicker. It's
To you,
Dr.
sir.
Clicker to you, sir.
He's got a conical flask in the background.
Wow.
Okay. Glad we didn't have to deal with that. Okay, so the next day, do you guys want to travel to where we are? Shall we just blitz through this set?
Guess so, yeah.
Probably the best thing
Yeah.
to do.
Yeah.
That
Yes.
flamethrower would have been good, but
Or we can come to there and blitz through that. But
Maybe that
I
is
think we're
better.
closer to getting to the end of this one. So
You reckon?
Yeah, we
wanna
burnt
see
through
the
one of
giraffe.
the cards, so I think
Yeah.
it makes more
Giraffe.
sense.
Okay.
Let's go. We'll go over to you.
Yep.
I think.
Okay, you're going to travel over here?
yeah.
Yeah, lovely. What would we like to do? Would anyone like to use any of these bits?
There's only one person who can heal, isn't
I
there?
could.
You're more ill than me by one.
I am more ill than you by 1.
and
So
then
Dom,
I'll-
do you want to use the medical supplies?
Yes, please.
So Dom's going to use the medical supplies, so you get 2 health back.
Thank you.
Did you not get attacked at all?
No, I didn't
No.
get in, take any damage from
That's
that,
good.
which is good.
I might ask for some medical intervention at some point though.
Yeah.
I'm halfway.
Would
I've got a
anyone-
health kit, so I
Yeah.
could.
Is it worth doing it now?
Should we
Save it?
use the junkyard as well, just to get the 2 items?
Yeah, why don't I do that and then I'm not losing any health anyway, so we can assess when you guys are back.
Sounds good to me. Are we happy with that?
Yeah.
Junkyard for Tommy.
Because if we get a rag and bone man, that would be great. Oh, ammunition and explosive.
Lovely.
I'll just hold on to those because they're crafty.
And
Right.
then
Do we want to heal
Oh.
before we go and do this?
I'm also going to use that and put my ammo in straight
lovely.
away. Thank you.
We could heal. I think. Well, it's me, you, and Sullivan going, isn't it? So
We're okay.
we're actually all okay. We can save that because we can use that in the combat if it goes really fucking
Okay,
bad.
cool.
And also we can just bypass.
Yeah.
It's the best bit of the game.
Did we-
Who's taking the lead, by the way? Sullivan, do you mind taking the lead?
I'll
You've
take
got
the
full
lead.
health.
Yeah, I got full health.
Thank
We
you,
didn't
mate.
need to add a boss exclam, did we?
Not if you. Oh, when we bypass, we do. Yes, that is one thing that we do. So we are going to add one of those, but that's the first one we've added in
Yeah.
the whole game.
Hooray.
You hear a low rumbles getting steadily louder, and the building begins to creak and tremble.
Oh, no.
The
Come on,
sound,
the tank engine.
the sound grows.
dun, 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 dun.
The sound grows to a deafening roar as the corridor begins to collapse around you. All survivors present are stuck by falling debris and lose 2 HP.
Oh, you
Yeah.
motherfucker!
You've become that picture with the little hand where you were like, shut up!
Yeah, and what they were saying was, "I'm your future," but we didn't hear. We didn't know.
So then I must make a choice. Because it says just then you in capitals and bold must make a choice. I can either get out now, you react quickly and sprint to safety, and I discard a threat token. Or search the room. You can scan for anything of use, then dive to safety just as the room comes down, lose an additional HP, then discard a threat token and search. I'm definitely going to do that for sure.
Yeah, it's 1 HP.
you're taking one
It's just
extra
one
HP.
extra HP.
Oh, fucking
for
yeah!
sure. And then when everyone's made their choice, discard 1 threat token. So that's
Oh,
all, that's all
lovely.
great. That's fine.
So
I get to search for 1 extra item, and then we get to search like we normally do.
you discard.
each
So we're
make
going to
them.
discard 2 threat tokens here. Because discard 1 threat token, so then you get to search. We get to search as usual, and then we discard 1 extra threat token. Is what it's saying. So it's basically we get 2 threat tokens because you've taken the HP,
Nice.
and we get to do the search action.
That's
Okay,
good.
great, good.
So it's really good. So we can do. We can pick up the baseball bat. We
Yeah.
can pick up 1 item.
I think The baseball bat's
really
useful.
want that baseball bat.
I know
don't
that Dom would actually find it very useful, given his ability.
Yeah.
So it's worth picking up. I'll pick it up for you, Dom.
Oh, thanks.
And then it's got 3 durability. I'll just keep it. No, you'll put it on your thing when you have it. And then should we search through this or?
Oh, we could search the next one. Yeah.
I'd
Yeah.
reveal, yeah.
Let's
Do we
reveal.
reveal?
Reveal.
Big gun. Big gun.
Ooh.
A Molotov. It works like brick.
Hot bricks.
Fantastic. And then we take another threat token. Right?
Yes. Yeah, we do.
Nice.
Great.
So we
So-
could just clear one more and then go to the boss if
Great.
we want to.
Oh, that'd be
If we're
nice.
feeling flush.
Yeah.
But it depends on ammo and all that stuff.
Nice.
Dom,
Oh, thank you so
here's the
much.
baseball bat.
Well done, everyone. That was a
Delicious,
good round.
delicious baseball bat. Whenever you hit an enemy, you may discard one.
Do you want some cubes? for your
3
baseball
cubes, please. Thank you.
Okay,
Cheese and
folks.
pineapple hedgehog.
Oh, I love cheese and pineapple.
Are we all going this way?
Yeah.
Yeah, I think so.
I think at this point it would be
We're just
silly
going to barrel this
Yeah,
way.
yeah.
Okay, so who's going to take the lead?
I'd love to take some health, if that could be possible.
What's that?
What health are you on?
I'm on 8.
I'm on 8 as well.
Oh,
on
yeah, should we
10.
have 2
I'm on
each from the
9.
kit?
I'm on 11. I'm fine.
I don't mind taking the lead.
Yeah.
I'm on 9 health, but
I-
I'm feeling quite equipped now.
Well, I'm
But
on
it's up to you.
11,
Oh, it's up to you.
so I've got the highest
You've
health.
got no ammo though.
I know, but you know,
But I'm coming with you.
it's okay.
We're all going. We all have to go.
Oh, we all
here.
have to.
The only
Do
other
we
thing
want to heal
the only other thing we could
before?
do is go here and fight these guys. Someone could go here and bypass these guys if they wanted to, but there's not really much point.
I think we've probably got enough health between us that we'll all survive. So maybe it's
Yeah.
worth healing afterwards.
Yeah.
Okay, I was just
Yeah.
thinking
Yes.
about the kit. I was just thinking about it.
Yeah.
Okay, I'll keep it for
It was
now.
on my mind.
Okay, here we go. Crossing the upper walkways of the library, you suddenly spot movement below. A group of hunters searching for you. They fan out, taking up
rough.
positions to cover the exits. You'll have to fight your way out. Begin combat.
Oh goodness, what have we
Yeah.
got?
We've got listen and sneak, so that's good.
So we're going to have. Let's just. I like to do the dice totals. So it's going to be 17 dice. Or we could all take 2 damage and bypass.
Oh, you're loving that. You're loving that now.
bypassing.
Coward.
But we'll gain an extra boss token.
And what,
Yes.
what do the tokens do?
They add stuff to the boss's abilities. So they might remove listen and sneak rounds. Oh, we can listen and sneak.
Yeah.
Oh, we can listen
and
and
we can succeed on
sneak.
sneak. Nobody sneak unless you're guaranteed to succeed. I'm not getting screwed again by.
Should we just
by
do it? Should we be
clum-
brave? Are we brave? We feeling brave?
Yeah.
We're feeling brave.
By
okay.
hush puppy over here.
So, Sullivan, you're going to roll these because Dom can't be trusted.
Double it, Dom.
Double a Dom.
Oh, squeaky shoes, Laurie.
Oh,
over
it's double a soul as well.
Double a
God, I
soul.
don't know who else is going to be able to do this. That should be 12 dice. No,
Oh, it's not so double this time.
so it's a lot of dice. It's a lot of things. We've got quite a lot to do. A lot of work.
Oh, that's rough.
That
that's
is
rough.
terrible.
bad
That's
stuff.
awful.
That's real
shit.
bad,
That
terrible
sucks.
stuff.
That sucks the cloaca right out of it.
Oh.
That really sucks the whiz-con.
So, the reason I pitch bypass here is because if we bypass, we get down to the last card.
Yeah.
Might be the giraffe,
Oh.
which will just resolve, and then we get to probably
It
heal up
should
and get the
be.
workbench.
For the cameras. For the cameras.
For they want to see it. We stand to lose so much more health
Yeah.
trying to resolve this than just everyone
I think you're
taking
right.
2.
I think you're
Let's
right.
do it.
I think we've got more chance of beating the boss if we are not all
Yeah.
on like 3 health. And
Yeah.
I've already taken it off.
Okay, let's do it.
All right.
We're going to bypass.
You've convinced me.
And the boss is going to get something here, which is bad, but I think this is better for us.
2 health off.
2 health off, yeah. The boss gets one of these.
I don't like
We
the.
remove a threat, right? We remove a threat?
We do remove a threat, so we can go to the boss if we want to. I have 4 health.
Yeah, we probably shouldn't.
No, I think we need to try and clear
Yeah,
this,
let's clear this.
unfortunately.
Yeah. Because then we can get whatever boons we
If
get.
you
Yeah, exactly.
if you're on 4 health, maybe you should just have the whole kit if you're that low.
Yeah.
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 I'm on 8.
I'm on
Well, was I?
7.
No, I was
I'm
on
on 6.
Was I on 8? I was on
no.
8, so I should be on 6.
Do you guys want the kit?
I think so.
I
Yeah.
think so, yeah.
I'm on
Alright.
7. What are you on? 6?
I'm on 8. So
Yeah, so we'll bring ourselves back up to 8.
Yeah.
Nice.
And now you're the.
Okay.
No, I'm.
Did I move this on?
old.
I moved this? No, I
They
didn't.
hadn't done no.
Okay,
No,
so it's
I'm
now possibly the penultimate day.
Oh!
Oh
This is the
my
penultimate,
god.
so we now do this. Who would like to take the lead?
I will take the lead. I've got
Brave,
the
brave
highest-
Sullivan.
Brave
Health.
Sullivan.
I hope it's a giraffe. Tell if it's a giraffe.
No, he doesn't look like a giraffe.
Like a giraffe.
Fucking giraffe.
Neither of these guys. Do you think either of these are giraffes?
No.
As if from nowhere, runners are suddenly upon you, moving with terrifying speed.
And a giraffe follows them.
I must roll an eyeball or a crit in one attempt.
Oh, we could bypass.
My lowest of all the stats. So let's have a look.
Eyeball, crit. Eyeball, crit. Eyeball, crit. Eyeball, crit. Eyeball,
Crit.
crit.
Eyeball.
Oh, fantastic!
Eyeball!
You dip clear of the runner's wild lunge. Begin combat.
Okay. So we have one dice for the threat
I'm
level.
delirious.
We have 5
It's the cordyceps. It's the cordyceps.
5 little dices for that, and then 3 dice per person. So that's 1, 2, 3.
3 per person.
1, 2,
15.
Yeah,
3.
15 guys.
1, 2, 3.
Very scary. Very scary.
Oh my god, we have to get to the second layer. We've never had to get Come out.
They're so well packed.
2 well packed. There we go.
We're fucked.
3. So again, it's a value.
We just have one chance, and
value
it's you
proposition
not
is-
rolling the dice.
Yeah.
Let's see how the roll is first.
That's so loud.
That's so many doublers.
We can't listen and we can't sneak.
What? We can't sneak.
I think we have
Oh,
I think we
we're
have to bypass
We're
this.
going to have to bypass this because look at how many doubles I
Yeah,
have.
no.
Oh, holy
There's no point even
shit.
getting the dice out. We're going to have to bypass it. If we can't sneak, that means we just can't do it.
We're going to have to just try and take on the boss.
I wish we had
I think that's the only way. We're going to have to go down 2 health and take on the boss.
So if we go down 2 health, take on the boss, I think it's over.
But then
Like,
also
probably.
we take this away. We do get the bottom of the pack, which means we get a bit of health, a bit of this, a bit of that, a bit of summon.
So we might get some summit from the clearing of thing.
That's
Okay.
true. That's true. And you know what? I'd rather go out fighting against the big boss.
than against these
Than against
the regular
these- oh, it's
the basic enemies. Yeah. I'd rather die to the boss.
Yeah.
It's funny when we turn the boss card over and that's the giraffe.
I hate you.
Smack!
Cordy necks.
Cordy necks.
Okay,
Cordy necks.
let's do a bypass then, shall we?
So we lose 2.
We lose 2. We put in 1 more boss token.
Day moves on.
This happens. We lose a day, and then we are going to get to do whatever this says. Please,
I hope it's
please be a heal.
Heal 10 health.
As a group, you may immediately take the following bonus actions. Use medical supplies, restore 2 HP to each survivor at this location. So I go back up to 8. So that was net 0. Scavenge 2 items.
Scavenge. It's a rag and some ammo. Could I... does anyone who needs the ammo? I've got no... my gun is not loaded.
Sullivan, don't take ammo because you're going to take this next thing.
Oh, okay.
Okay,
That's
so I
for
can
you.
take the ammo.
Yeah.
Great.
Yeah.
Who wants this rag? Can make a health kit or a Molotov if we've got alcohol.
We don't have
Does anyone have any alcohol?
I've got a
I
bottle.
haven't got any fucking booze.
Just give it me to hold on.
It's so long since I've seen booze.
There's your rag.
And then finally,
Thank you.
use workbench. Upgrade and fully reload, or just fully reload 1 ranged weapon in the inventory of 1 survivor. If you upgrade that,
Yeah.
Sullivan, you will have
Clapping.
the upgraded hunting rifle,
Hooray!
which has a capacity of 2, and every hit gets rid of 3 dice.
Incredible. And I get it
Ooh,
fully loaded.
Use your ammo
Thank
as
you.
well.
Yes, I shall discard my ammo to add 1 cube to my ammo track.
Oh, yeah, that's the business.
Lovely. And we didn't get to search or do any of the other end actions, which
You
is
send me a cube over, please.
slightly annoying. And now we
Thank you.
face the boss.
At least now.
Let's do it.
Who wants to turn it over?
Shall I turn it over again? I've got the most health still, I think.
Yes, we all are going to move to Jackson at the beginning of the day.
Can you turn it over in the middle so we see it? I want to see the picture.
We'll put it in. Well, shall we
Yeah.
see who it is and then we'll do the reading afterwards. Who is coming to dinner?
I hope it's a bloater.
The bloater is coming to dinner.
Oh no.
So the bloater has a combat special.
Combat special. If a survivor takes damage of any kind from the bloater, that survivor is stunned and cannot take any actions the following round.
What?
If a round begins with all survivors stunned, all survivors lose 4 HP and cease to be stunned.
It'll be a quick end to the game.
So we obviously have 3 dice for the amount of boss things that we have.
Oh no, we flip those over. We find out what they are. So let's do these first because this is a shit
we've got,
ton, a metric fuck ton of dice. So this is 10. This is going to be 10 might dice. That's 10 might dice. There's going to be 4 dice per person.
There's 4 for me.
4 for Dom. 4 for Sullivan.
2, 3. Oh, they're all stuck in the corners here. 4 for Ash.
Thank you. I've just been holding 2 here. That's fine.
Okay.
I'll give you all yours. We can all roll our own individual dice, shall we?
Yeah. No, because I'll get doubles.
That's yours. This is mine. These are all. I'm going to put these all out first, so we know, and then we're going to flip these over.
It looks like we do have 3 dice for the exclams as well.
Well, no, we flip them over and we see what they say.
That was not efficient.
They have symbols on the back of them.
Oh.
Okay, not horrific in terms of my roll.
Oh, right, yeah, because it doesn't have a black square around it like that.
Oh,
Oh, not
I see.
okay.
2 dubs.
2 dubs.
2 dubs.
Oh, loads of doubles, guys. I double dumbed it.
Dummy dubs.
I double dumbed it.
Oh.
Okay, folks.
Wow.
I got 1 dub.
1 dub.
Quick game's a good game.
The mother's pride.
Wow, we've got minimal cun, minimal whiz, maximum fist.
The bloater does 4 damage on a melee attack at the end of every round.
Oh, he's very strong.
I can
To all of
survive.
us?
I can survive.
Does he attack
Alright.
all of us?
I can survive. 2 rounds.
Yeah.
That's insane.
Okay.
That's silly.
Let's
That's silly.
let's find out. So 2 more dice.
Oh, please.
Please roll those, Sullivan.
Yes.
3 more dice.
Please.
Fucking hell. It's
Dom, please roll those. And no sneak.
No sneak!
Okay, we're
Oh, no
dead.
sneak. Those are all doubles. I'm
We're
sorry.
dead. This is silly.
We're so dead.
This is silly.
Is it possible to win this game?
It is if you have lots of good weapons, basically, by the end of
Right.
it. But you
We
need
do
to.
not.
Yeah, it's
meant to be
very, very hard to win.
If I can't sneak, I'm going to shoot, and then I'm going to throw a brick, and then I'm going to throw a bottle. And then I'm going to close in with my baseball bat.
Yeah. So
How
I
does
mean,
that sound?
we might as well listen. Like people who are good at listening might as well listen because
What's he got to say? Maybe he's got something to say.
Maybe he just wants to be heard. Like,
Well, you're the best at listening, right, Ash?
yeah.
Not the best.
Not that.
I can
Chucks it
re-roll. I can
aside.
re-roll
Oh,
that.
you can re-roll. Yes.
Yeah.
Okay, so you can change 3 of those dice.
Fantastic.
Are you laughing or coughing?
I was laughing at how ridiculous changing just 3 dice is at this point.
Then once somebody's listened, that's it. You don't
Yeah.
get any. Yeah.
And you are stunned if you take any damage.
Any
at all.
damage.
But then we're all going to be stunned?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I would.
We can't not
imagine.
take damage?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep, that's the one.
Unless we roll a block.
Unless you roll.
Unless we roll a block, we can roll blocks.
Yeah.
Blocks might work.
Oh, well, yeah, we're going to get 4
And
marks,
also,
are we?
presumably, if you're ranged and that has to attack with range, it might miss.
Okay, so slight slither of hope here that I've just seen in the rulebook.
Max 5 dice.
If you melee attack something, it automatically attacks you back. If you range attack something, it doesn't automatically attack you back. You roll these dice. To see
Oh
if it
my
hits you.
god.
New rule.
So it changes stuff, but it doesn't change. It doesn't change a lot because we've mostly been hit in close combat. Most of the stuff we've ranged attacked, we have actually just been shooting. So
Yeah.
this is the ever so slight difference of what these dice are.
He only
for.
gets-
so
he only gets-
you're actually going to be quite survivable if you shoot.
He only gets 3 ranged.
Yeah.
Yes.
So I can re-roll the dice of the monster if I.
if it's shooting at you, yeah. If it's attacking you.
Okay.
Okay,
No
well,
pressure.
I'm going to shoot this guy.
Good luck.
Me
Yeah,
too.
I think I'm going to shoot this guy.
Good speed.
I'm going to shoot him.
I'm going to shoot this guy.
Come on.
Let's all shoot this guy.
I missed the guy.
I hit the guy. That's
I
2 dice.
I missed the guy.
Oh, I missed the guy.
I hit the guy. So that's 1 dice. So I'm going to take this one.
Yeah, take 2 for me, would you?
2 for Dom.
Lovely. That's
Okay,
my ammo
I'm going
gone.
to shoot Laurie.
Yes.
I'm going to re-roll that.
Oh, please.
Due
Yes,
to
yeah.
my-
Thank God.
No.
Tilly, you were the best of us. Tilly, you were the best of us.
And now you're the last of us.
Okay, so everyone who shot, please roll one of these dice.
That's all of us, right?
That's all of us.
A miss.
So they don't hit you, Sullivan.
I
They
miss.
hit you, Tilly.
Well, why would they? Why would they try and hit us?
They hit me, which is good because I've got the lowest health. So I take 3 and I'm stunned. 1, 2, 3. So I'm stunned, which
You're not at
means
3
That's
health,
fine,
are
'cause
you?
not all of
You're
us
at
are
6
stunned.
health, aren't you?
I'm at 5 health is what I'm at.
You're okay because you don't take an extra 4 now because it was only if everybody is stunned.
Yeah, this is still definitely winnable.
This is definitely winnable for sure.
Yeah.
Well, I'm going to shoot the guy, I think.
Yeah, I'm going to throw a bottle.
I'm going to stand here stunned.
I hit him. I take away 3 dice.
Yep, 3 dice.
Actually, I'm not going to throw a bottle. I think
Don't worry, guys. That was my last bullet.
I'm gonna baseball bat him
Yeah.
because I get double on whatever I roll, and I can
Double a
take
dum.
an extra one by smashing this baseball bat to pieces. Come on. Okay, so I don't get double with that, but I do get to get rid of a fist and an eye, and I'm going to spend a durability and get an additional cube, which will be one of the doubles. How does that sound?
That sounds
sounds
great. Yeah, you can do that. Yeah, you can do that.
We don't have a fist and eye already on the
Fist
doubles
and
now.
eye, no, we don't. So you can do that.
Yeah, let's do that.
That's great.
That's not bad.
I will
Not bad
roll
at all.
pipe.
We're going to win this.
Oh no!
That does hit.
And it's your ability, right?
It does hit.
Yeah, and you can roll again actually. And
You
see
can roll
what
again,
like.
see if you get something better.
Oh, because we've got those. Thank you. Sorry, my brain went blank. Yeah, it's definitely
much
a
more
whiz.
much.
So
And then I
wisdom
can
for you
discard this.
to get rid of 2 more things.
Yeah, so 3 total.
Yep. So do you want to do these 2?
Less, please. Less,
Less, please.
Less, please.
And
then Tilly?
Less dice,
I roll
please.
this.
You
so
roll
an
that.
eye and I'm blocked.
So
from-
Tilly doesn't take any damage.
Brilliant.
Sullivan,
I
you
dodge
need
it.
to roll a hit dice
Yes.
to see if you get hit.
I do, yes.
Oh my god, so 3 damage to you and you're stunned.
Yes. Uh-oh.
This is really bad. 4 damage to you
Me.
and you're stunned because you attacked in melee. 4 damage to you and you're stunned. So Tilly, bring us home.
Don't be stunned.
Tilly, if you can just roll a shield
Yeah.
every single round from now on,
yeah.
we won't lose the game.
Yeah.
Because
I think that's doable.
I can take the 4 damage I'm going to take when this thing goes off because it
Yeah.
stunned everyone.
Is going to instantly kill you.
Is going to instantly. Well, it won't kill
Alright.
me. Put me on 1 health.
I'll die.
But then, you'll die.
I'll die.
And once
Oh, that's
someone-
okay then. So
Once
die.
someone dies, the game's over.
once someone
right?
dies, the game is over.
Just
It'll
remember,
kill
to-
both
it's
of
all
us.
on you now.
It's all on you. All you got to do is just keep rolling shields.
Yeah.
I think I can
pretty
do
easy.
it, guys. What do you think?
I'm feeling confident. How many dice is this? One.
How do we stop
It's
being
only,
stunned?
It's
Can
only
we just-
8 dice. 12 dice.
Next round.
So I just need
15,
to
18,
defy
21,
the laws of
22,
probability.
Yeah.
Yeah, you just need to go on the greatest
I'll
gambling
defy them.
streak.
Ah,
you fucked it,
yeah,
Tilly.
I fucked it once.
Tilly, you fucked it.
Tilly, that was game ruined.
So unlikely to
Yeah,
happen. Why are
this
you
is
getting? Why are
my
you bigging
fault.
yourself up for that?
Not the people who did this. Oh, we've got lovely art. Well, you can't win the game, so fix that
15
first.
million
feel
dice. Well, that was
That was nails.
That was 2 hours that we wasted.
Did we even use the nail bomb? I don't think we did.
I like the fact that also we got to like,
good.
it was all going great, and then we got here and we were just like, should we bypass?
Well,
Yeah. Look, that's a lot of dice. Should we
You
bypass?
promised us a giraffe.
You were lying. Me when I played it.
I wanna know if there's
There was a giraffe.
If there's a fucking giraffe
There's no
over here,
giraffe over
I'm gonna have a
there.
bloody look. What's that then? Oh, no, it's Grandma Cabbage again. Oh, that's a bear
Bear trap.
all right.
All right, well,
There's a giraffe somewhere.
We've gone in. Nah, we went the right way because we got the upgrade.
That was hard.
I think we need to play again because I don't like losing. So let's reset it up.
we'll-
Just
we'll-
start
Another 3
again.
hours. Let's go.
Let's do it again.
Well, we
Yeah,
don't have
okay,
time
but-
to put it all in the video, so we'll just cut to the final roll.
Yeah.
And it's a win!
You knocked out all the dice in one go.
Your shit.
Just because we upgraded the baseball bat to the fungus fungicide kind of fungicide. That's what it was, that's what it is.
Wow.
We'd had a nuclear bomb the whole time.
We just sauteed all of the cordyceps
Yeah.
guys. That was all we
Incredible.
did. Well, that brings this game of The Last of Us Escape the Dark to an end. But join us next week on Board Game Club, where we're going to be playing Unmatched Adventures, Tales to Amaze. We will see you then. 3, 2, 1, get on board!